comments. Leave a comment.
Everyone in the comments, leave a comment. Blue Rupees Podcast, episode number 134.
Leave a comment. It says comment.
Comment. Yeah, just everyone comment.
If your comment doesn't say GoVid, that's
leave us a review on iTunes with a comment. That's it.
Yeah, leave us a comment on the YouTube on a YouTube video, any YouTube video, not
anyone
this one.
On Gore's Bratz review.
Yeah, go there. That's my first review.
Yeah, go hit that up.
My first video.
Gore fan, they're saying I think
it's Bratz the movie and Me at the Zoo, the two first videos on YouTube.
In fact, I think Bratz review got in there first. Just the internet was a little choppy. That's why. But
yeah, fuck them.
Gore fan in the chat.
Internet was really good.
On top of shipping Gore and David, he says I think they're cute together.
Well, there you have it.
I'd rather suck on an exhaust pipe besides on something else.
This is our video game podcast. We go live on twitch.tv/debunked every Thursday. And then we also do Games Gone By every once in a while, including tonight. We're going to talk about Night Trap, that fantastic video game. Speaking of that, this last episode we ended up announcing our first episode of season 3, which is my pick in November. So our schedule now is currently Bioshock is our next game on October 28th. November 4th is going to be Games Gone By Season 2 Retrospective. We're going to go back and talk about all the games in the last season. And then our first game of Season 3 is going to be Kentucky Route Zero on November 26th. And as I mentioned on that episode, I'll tell on here too, is that if you're planning on playing alongside us, play it at a slower pace. Don't barge that game. Play and act.
At a medium pace.
Medium pace. Play and act. Let's a day or two, maybe even longer, whatever, and then play the next one. Do that. I think you'll enjoy it more that way. Audio podcast, obviously on iTunes, on Amazon Podcast, Spotify, all wherever that stuff is. David, every once in a while I go and look at podcasts and I'm like, I feel like we could have had that idea if you and I just sat down for about 20 minutes and just brainstormed for a second, which kind of upsets me. I was thinking, because I've sort of been, every time I go to bed, I'll put on some long form something, just someone talking.
Yep.
And so I was looking up best podcasts to sleep to, and like a podcast started at the end of 2019. It's just these guys telling stories in like a really nice voice and a really soothing manner, and just random stories. That's totally an idea we could have thought of. Could have been making it big. It's like one of the most popular podcasts out there.
Hey, shoutouts to FO214 on YouTube for sending a comment on my Bratz the movie review.
Hell yeah! Hey, shoutouts, dude.
Shoutouts.
We know who the real Shadow fans are.
Okay, yeah. I have to talk about this really quick. I meant to bring it up earlier. I'm upset that I didn't actually.
Earlier, it's still beginning of the podcast.
No, I meant to set up the link on this. Gore, you made me laugh harder than I have all year. Did you see the comment I left you?
Which one?
I left it a couple days ago on this. It was.
I can't see. I can't see wherever you're showing.
No, I'm pulling up the link over here beforehand.
Oh, okay. This.
So before you pull it up, before you pull it up on the stream, you know what this is that you're about to say? No, I don't remember. Gore, you had this, and I looked at the comments hoping someone would reference it. Literally, no one did. So I guess I'm like on this island. I'm like, I need to point out this moment. Literally, I started laughing so hard. I wrote out it like about 40 or 50 times, just losing my shit.
I didn't even see your comment.
And the last 2 days, every time I leave work, it's like something. I'm like, I'm gonna play a video. I'm about to play a video. I'm like, I want to go look at that. Listen, that moment. I don't know. It just caught me so off guard. It's the funniest fucking thing. Let me put it on the website for everyone out there.
Right.
It's Gore. Go watch Go watch. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys already have. But if you haven't, go watch Gore's reactions to the horror stuff. There's one called Teeth. It's cringy. It's not really scary. It's just fucking cringe scary.
That movie.
No, not the pussy one.
Oh, not that one.
No.
Yeah, no.
However,
this is a short film.
It is what it is. The ending fucking got me. Not this part. This part, whatever. It's gross. All right, right here.
A tip. Is that it? That's how it ends? What the fuck? What are you doing? Snake dick? I'm sorry, what? I forgot about that. I forgot about snake dick. Shit. I didn't even put that on my list to watch next.
I lose my shit. You're all confused. What the fuck? It's in the middle of your sentence. Because I did the same thing. I looked over. I swear. I think we both said it at the exact same time. I look over. I see Snake Dick. I look back at your face. You're like, Snake Dick? What the fuck? And you do that thing where you go, I'm sorry, what? Like just the way you cut yourself off because you're the combination of Snake and Dick they on the level of like importance they overcome whatever you're talking about and they just come out of your mouth faster.
Yeah,
You're so confused. You're confused. Like you're confused.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What are you doing? Snake Dick? I'm sorry, what?
It's just I don't know if anyone out there ever used any of those importance calendars where you like that's like the focus apps. You're like, all right, drag this one to importance, drag this one to least important. I feel like Snake Dick wasn't even on there. You added, then you just put it right. The most important thing to come out of your mouth next was Snake Dick. I'm sorry, what?
Snake Dick.
And then
I'll be watching Snake Dick next.
Please do. I was surprised that was your next one.
I have a feeling it's gonna be disappointing.
Probably, but yeah, in between those and the fucking the fucking grotesque motherfucker that you're watching recently with the cartoons.
Oh, Meat Canyon! I love.
I've never heard of him before, and yeah,
fucking good.
He's a fucking wonder.
I watched a few of their videos before, but
you know, you mentioned in your video that you've done art and it's usually pretty fucked up. I'm sure if you brainstorm with us, if we just took any idea that we probably had at some point, I'm sure we could make something just as fucked up as that. I'm positive.
Maybe.
I'm positive.
I don't know about animation, but
animation, yeah, obviously, but
it'll look fucked up. I assure you that.
It'll look like the Asdef movies.
I do like really fucked up looking shit. Like you
draw David.
Like the Ed and Eddie one is like that one was great. I don't know if you saw that one.
I know. I watched them. I watched whatever your reaction. I'm probably gonna go watch more right now. I'll just figure out. Have you seen
one's really good.
Have you seen this guy, David?
No.
Oh, there you go.
He makes like he just like
Meat Canyon.
He
did a really good Demon Slayer one recently. Do you watch Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Watch the most recent one. It's really fucking good. It's like the least disturbing one compared to everything else that I've watched.
They're getting progressively. You're finding somehow you're getting more progressively disturbing.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's weird because like the Demon Slayer one was just funny, like whatever. Because the voice acting it was perfect in that one, but yeah, like the Ed and Eddie one was like, I was like, whoa. And then I just watched the Garfield one, which was disturbing. Yeah. Not as disturbing as the Ed and Eddie one, if you just think about the horror of it, but...
Yeah, well...
But, fuck, I don't know, the Jawbreaker one at the second one fucking went way further than I ever thought it would. Like,
oh, boy.
And people requested that, like, hey, do a sequel to Jawbreaker, and he finally did. I think people probably regretted that.
The Bob the Builder
those are
one.
perfect for this month too. Like those are like they're not scary really, but they're fucking disturbing.
I don't know. I think Garfield's up there though right now. I think
Garfield's pretty.
I think it's neck and neck with Ed and Eddie and Garfield right now.
The Ed and Eddie one just ends with just such a like almost like a Hereditary style ending. That I'm just like, all right.
I'll tell us on the speaking of good segue for myself is we also do a movie podcast, not a movie podcast that we recording this next week. We'll be doing Ghostbusters From Dusk Till Dawn and
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original, not the fucking remake.
So I've been on a big movie binge this last week because I finally have more time. So I'm like, let me knock some movies out I've been wanting to watch. I'll talk about this on there. The other one I watched.
Have you watched Snake Dick yet?
No, I need to watch that.
Oh, all right.
But I had a friend over and we'd watched a movie, which we'll talk about, and then they'd never heard of Hereditary. And I'm like, yeah, you never fucking heard of Hereditary? They're like, no. And so we watched the trailer, and they were like, oh, and it was really late. And I'm like, if you're wanting to watch it, I think it's gonna be a hell of a movie. They're like, yeah, you know what? I'll watch that. And then she was commenting the entire time, like, is this spoiler alert? I'll wave my hands I'll wave my hands in about when I'm done with this spoiler. It's in a little bit. She's like, is the kid gonna kill the entire family? That kid's pretty fucked up. I think that kid's gonna kill everyone. And in my head, I'm like, she's still saying that during the party scene, and I'm like, oh, you have no idea what's about to happen. All right.
All right, you can come back.
I still say
Anyway,
it's
she kills everybody.
It's the best dark comedy out there.
Yeah,
Something
anyway,
to
it's
watch that.
I don't see the comedy aspect, but
Yeah.
like there's no killing of the sacred deer.
I need to watch that fucking movie sometime before the end of the month. I'm going to.
Killing of the sacred deer is hilarious.
We need to watch it all together.
Or-
I want to watch. I
Hereditary
want to
is
watch
not.
that with everyone together. We need to all have that experience that you had with that guy in the theater together.
Yeah. Well, there's no way that'll ever happen. Cause it was just me, and there was like 4 other people in there besides me and that one guy, and we're sitting like not next to each other, but he's like right here. Like we're in the middle of the theater. He's in the row in front of me, but he's like one off right here. So it's literally like right here. So we're pretty much next to each other.
And just fucking having the time of your life.
Yeah. I want to say we looked at each other at one point.
And
I can't remember.
You kissed
exactly.
a little bit.
And then we fucking just went at it right there in the theater. And
You-
the other
you
4
guys-
people
you
were like,
guys-
"Hey, I have my kids here." I'm like, "Hey, this is a rated R movie. Get the fuck out of here."
You guys went like SpongeBob on each other.
Oh yeah.
It's a reference.
Yeah, the secret formula.
Anyway,
This puckering holes. I don't like it.
so you have puckering holes. David, what'd you play this week?
Hell yeah. Played a little bit of Witch Spring 3 on the Switch. Very
Dor
fun
wants to
little
laugh
game.
already. Okay.
I
Witch
showed it in my
Spring 3.
pickups a while back. It was originally a mobile phone game series, and it got a release onto Switch. And it feels like a mobile phone game, but it's actually balanced pretty well. There's a lot of in-game timers for like when stuff respawns and when you can do certain things. So it does kind of delay the grinding aspect a little bit, but I feel this is one of the few instances where I don't mind it because the game's all about running around, exploring different areas, getting items for crafting and synthesis. So,
Sorry, what was that word?
Synthesis. There we go.
Nailed it.
So it's a game where you're constantly kind of having to go and find materials and fight specific monsters anyways. So it kind of lends itself better to forcing you to go to different areas to kind of constantly look for new materials. So it balances it out pretty well. I'm actually really enjoying my time with the game so far. And aside from that, I decided to make a grave mistake. I work West Coast time now for my day job.
Is that how long is that happening for again?
That's just going to be permanent. I guess the company that the parent company I work for subcontracts me to other companies, but the parent company charges the other companies by the hour. So I'm only ever going to work my set schedule because no companies want to pay overtime. So it ends up being that I do work Pacific time. So I work basically what is on my schedule to be 11 to 7, which sucks. So I find myself getting up in the morning, doing my routine, and then I'm still left with usually like an hour or 2 to kind of dick around until I start work. So I've been playing a little bit of Civ.
Really quick, not to derail it totally, but just because it is podcast, is this going to be are we doing 10 o'clock from now on?
Yes.
Okay, we'll figure that out then. I just want to keep in mind of that just for audience sake too, because for sure 10 o'clock is going to be a thing for the next couple weeks. We didn't mention that earlier either.
Gotcha. So. Yeah, no, that's just because by the time I'm done, I gotta then hit the store, get everything going for dinner, etc. I'm not gonna really be available most evenings until the thing you eat at the end of the day.
Do you eat at like 2 o'clock in the morning after we're done?
No. That's what I'm saying is to delaying the podcast to 10, make sure I can have dinner.
You don't need dinner.
Yeah, I do. I'm fat. I need to sustain it.
Yeah, well, if you don't have dinner, then you'll be less fat. You ever think of that?
No.
Never thought
of that. I'm happy I'm here for you.
All right, Civ.
Yeah, so went back to Civ 6.
Which one? 6.
Okay. Yeah. DirectX 10 version still crashes like a son of a bitch. Horribly unstable, so I've mostly been playing it on DirectX 11. But all in all, I have a love-hate relationship with the Civ series. I love the kind of just pick up, put down nature of it, but at the same time, it is such a time sink in a lot of ways. Like it can take, even when you kind of customize it and do like faster games, it still feels like it takes forever to get the game actually going, which is a little frustrating. But for what I'm using it for, which is just to kind of kill a little bit before I start my workday, it's actually been pretty good for that. Yeah, bit of a buggy game here and there. But I feel like it was still a good successor to what we got with Civ 5, especially after all the expansions.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's all I played.
Gore.
All right. So I played. Hold on, I just have my list up here. I play. Where the fuck to go? Okay, I played more Alan Wake Remastered. Game is great. Still after 10, 11 years actually. Great game. The remaster is really good. They did a good job. It looks great. Plays great. Fun.
Feels great.
Feels great. I love the DualSense use because in the original you can make it so that your flashlight kind of shown a little bit, or you could go like full charge shown when you're like
Right.
or shine, whatever. And in this with the PS5 controller, it actually like has that
It's
same thing
the
that they did.
Returnal.
Yeah, it's like Returnal too. Yeah, I guess I was gonna say the packing game did that too.
Astro.
Forgot what it was called. Yeah, Astro. But yeah, no, it makes it so that you have to like really force it down to use the charger. It feel good burning the dark off of them. Anyway, I like it. I'm on chapter 3 or episode 3 or whatever. That's like midway through right now. It's 5 regular episodes. I'm like halfway through chapter 3. It's good. It's solid still, and the story's still great.
There
I also
any point to besides that? Is there any cool DualSense stuff? I'm thinking between Xbox and PlayStation. I've just been playing.
When you're
more on
walking,
Xbox.
yeah, it does the footsteps and stuff. Feels like you're walking. If you're like, if you're running, it makes like little vibrations like that. When you shoot, it does the normal stuff. But yeah, no, I mean nothing like crazy. But
Okay.
it does the job. It doesn't do any like cool death loop shit where your like gun will will jam at certain points and it won't let you pull the trigger
Yeah.
at all. Which is cool. I also play Metroid Dread, but I'll wait until later when we talk about Metroid Dread in the news to talk about it. Did anybody else even buy it?
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh, spoilers.
I mean, not to spoil it, but yeah, I bought it.
Fuck. Why you spoil
This
it?
man just asked.
You asked.
What a fucking asshole. You could have said, "Oh, maybe you'll find out," and then do one of your little funny little smiles. Dirtbag.
Smile.
You're smiling right now.
Fuck you.
He
Anyway.
says as he's smiling.
It's just an upside down frown.
No, it's not. Turn that frown upside down. Now turn yourself upside down. Now you're frowning again.
Hell yeah.
Now we're in the same place we were. What else did I play?
Night Trap.
I played the edgiest. No, I'm going to talk about it later. I'm going to play the. I played the.
Oh.
I'm going to play.
Yeah, what you're gonna say? Go ahead and say.
I played the edgiest game of the year. Might be the edgiest game. No, better, sexier. The edgiest game of the year might be one of the edgiest games ever. Hatred, watch out. I played a game called Succubus.
Not Sakura.
No, Sakura Succubus. No, this is the prequel.
So really quick,
you find out.
Before Gore goes into that, I was making breakfast one morning. I had a couple extra minutes. I'm like, all right, I'll make some extra.
Before you're doing it right, it's in the morning.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'll make a little bit extra breakfast. I can go in like 20 minutes later than usual.
Extra breakfast.
Cool. So then I'm cooking. I was like, all right, I want to play some stuff on. And then like the first video I refreshed YouTube, and like the first video popped up was your Succubus thing. I was like, all right, I'll throw it on there. I'm not gonna watch, but I think and obviously the video is fine, but I think if you want a secondary experience, listen to just the audio of that video and just just try to imagine what Gore sees, because a lot of that video is that what the fuck. Ooh, that looks like it hurts. Oh, here, let me help you. And then all you hear is just stuff like that. You just leave your imagination to it. And then chances are, when you go back and watch it, it'll be just as bad as it.
Yeah, it's a quite a funny game. It's from the guys that made Agony. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah.
It was the scorn of its day. I remember it was just like one of that weird, creepy.
Yeah, the whole 2 year ago.
Yeah, Scorn is still
Next
not
year.
out, by the way. It was supposed to come out this year. They promised that, and they haven't fucking said anything this year. Fuckers.
Well, they deleted it.
I know, but it was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Anyway, I'm not
I mean,
gonna
it's
play
still
it anyway.
good,
So
technically.
I'm not playing that. Fuck that.
But I
I'm
want it to
playing
be
that.
out.
I want it to be out so I can watch other people play it. I'll try maybe the first 10 minutes
Game Pass, baby.
because I'm sure that game's gonna start fucking strong. So I don't want to play it.
Put the headphones
Anyway,
on
it
too.
looks too. Yeah, that ain't happening. I only want to play Alan Wake with my headphones, and I already played that game like 4 times. And also, it doesn't. Alan Wake actually has aged very well, but it's at a certain point where it's just more like, besides like,
Yeah.
ooh, you know.
I
It's
think
like, oh shit, they just attacked me.
it's horror, and then it turns into very action towards the end.
Yeah.
Which
There's
is
a part
fine.
towards the end.
I like it a
I
lot.
actually can't wait to get to. There's one segment I remember where you're playing at a concert.
Yeah, that's a
I
fun
remember
one.
that part.
Yeah.
That part's dope. Anyway, that's where it just becomes completely. It just like shifts into like fucking action.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Completely.
they're like,
And then the DLC standalone thing is like nothing but action, where you get like fucking a ton of different weapons and stuff.
are both of them in there?
American Nightmare. Wait a second.
Oh, sorry, you meant the standalone game.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the standalone game, American
Both
Nightmare. I think
DLCs
it's
are
called.
in Alan Wake, right?
The DLCs are in it, but not that game.
It's
which
the
sucks.
Signal and
And the writer.
the Writer. I remember the Signal. That
Yeah.
was that's a Verizon sponsored DLC. So
Mhm.
a few times
It's not there anymore, so don't worry about it.
Well, I know
They
a few
took out all the sponsored stuff out of it.
They took out the billboards, but did they take out the line? Because remember, wasn't there a part
I
where
heard they took everything out, but I
because
could be
Alan
wrong.
Wake at
Even
one point
like,
goes, "Can you hear me?"
yeah, I that might be in it still.
Yeah, I figured that might,
I know.
but the billboards.
I think you can still say that.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah, you can
Good.
probably. I don't know if he says good. Does
I
he
think
say
that
good?
quote was in there.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. I
Speaking of
played
which-
it. You can watch my full playthrough for that back when it first came out. I had to record it with a 360p camera in front of my TV because I have a Dazzle or a capture card. But you
Hell
can watch
yeah.
it. It's on there. You hear me probably say things I probably shouldn't say nowadays. But
Don't cancel
anyway.
core. Hashtag don't cancel.
I'm just
core.
gonna predict I probably did.
And,
so,
and do you
anyway.
apologize?
No. My
I
ass.
double down.
Yeah, fuck you. I was right. Past score's right. Whatever he said, he says like
hashtag Asian gore.
he says like fucked it. He says fucked up things like Auschwitz was an inside job or something. And I'm like, fuck. What was the eyebrows? You agree?
Are you gonna hashtag Asian gore again?
Technically, it was an inside job because they were inside a thing. So if you think about it, I was right. Anyway, I also played Succubus. Speaking of edgy things, I played Succubus. It's just called Succubus, by the way. I didn't even talk about the game. It's like a hack and slash action game in hell where you play as a succubus. The entire game is censored immediately. I think you have to download a patch,
Yeah.
but it's censored because your character straight up is naked because she's a succubus. I guess that makes sense. If you're in hell, why wear clothes? But she's like naked. You can just stare at her tits as much as you want because you can like look down. Yeah. You just like look at him. You can. You got
the
the one game. I'm
Keymailer?
like, this game's probably. Yeah, it's on Keymailer. This fucking porn game's on Keymailer.
Yeah,
Do you want it? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm trying to see like
It's
what
actually-
how they advertise it as.
I think it's AO. I think it says AO on it.
Is it?
I because I was like, oh, what is this, like some porn game? And I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's from the guys that did Agony. I was like 100% yes, I am requesting this. Thank you. And then G-Man Lives, who is a YouTuber I watch, did a video for it. I watched that after, but and he also called it edgy. I was like, yeah, it's edgy. It's a very edgy game. We're to the point where like one of the collectibles in the game is babies that you have to kill.
Hell yeah.
Like just babies that are just like, "Ah!" And they look like they have like vagina heads and stuff. I don't know what this developers deal with. the
Mad
vagina
Mind
heads, 'cause-
Studio.
Mad Mind, yeah. Well, very fitting for
Ooh,
what
their
the
next
fuck's
game
in
is
this
their next game is called Paranoid. Oh, what the fuck?
That's just the name of like that's just
There, look.
what the fuck? She doesn't have a vagina head. Oh, I need to
She
request
didn't
that.
lie to.
Yeah, watch it. Watch what you
Oh,
show in
they
here
keep-
because they.
No,
Watch what you show in here.
no one's seeing this on stream right now.
Oh, okay, I was about to say because sometimes
Did you
they.
request the art book?
No, you know that was the thing. I need to finish it first before I get. You know, it might spoil.
Oh,
some.
look, it's unrated. You have to.
Well, yeah, and I think this
There
is
you
free.
go.
There you go. Oh, there's the titties. That's what you want. There you go. Some ass. So, you know, there you go. Yeah, they're just straight up fucking in the
Yeah,
game.
there you go.
Like, you'll just
Free
see in the
add-on.
background.
Interactive sex
didn't.
mini games.
Hell yeah.
Additional
man,
hellish orgy scene.
Hell yeah.
Wait, no, additional hellish orgy scene.
Oh, a hellish orgy.
No
there's a lot of
on characters' breasts and genitals.
By the way, there are a lot of misspellings in the game. I'm pretty sure the developers are. I know they're definitely not American. I think they might be French, or German, or anywhere that's not America. So, like, yikes. Also, the main succubus is Poland. There you go. That checks out too.
The main succubus is Poland.
This you threw me off. The main succubus character. I forgot her name. They said it at one point when she was getting, I don't know, fucked or something. That probably happened.
Whoa.
But this game actually looks pretty good. That guy have a big dick? This game looks like a game, like an actual game. It's like a game that's not just there to show tits and ass.
The beast inside. Oh, sorry, continue.
What the fuck is this game?
I'm looking for stuff all from them as publishers.
This is just a publisher. Yeah, that's just they're just a publishers for this game. But anyway, no, there's a the main succubus character is straight up. I was like, is that the voice actress for Melina? And I looked it up and it was.
No shit. Right.
Yeah, she just straight up has Melina's voice. Yeah, this video is unavailable. I wonder why. Yeah, Agony was also a pretty edgy game. I would say Agony was probably edgier because it was definitely more of a horror game, where this one's an action game. So this one like really tried to fuck with. They really tried to like unsettle you. Like, oh shit, here's a part where you got to fuck a succubus while you're I don't know, while she's bleeding out of her puss. You know, I think that's a scene. I watched.
Oh, there's a booby.
There you go, booby. I watched
what the fuck is that thing? Oh my god, kill it with fire.
It's hell. It's hell.
That's in hell? I thought it was just.
That's probably
just
normal. That's probably.
I was gonna say, it just looks like a beholder, really.
That's a neighbor. No, it's not. The fuck is wrong with you? That's like a fleshy mouth vagina. I don't want this. A beholder's like a little meatball guy. He like floats around. That's pretty much what the Caccademon's based on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The cocky demon. They need to come up with a different name for that boy. Anyway. Is that a dragon? Wait, hold on. Go up. What is that? The third picture. The third picture. Oh, no. It looked like a dragon. Like, it's just like a mouth. And, like wings.
So
that's a small-ass picture, to be fair.
To the listeners out there, Gore, what is it that you thought was a dragon?
It's a babe, not a dead babe. Well, it matters on what you consider dead in hell, but it is a baby with a human size, like a normal human head. Are you requesting it? Well, I think this might be just a patch that you're requesting, but
That's fine.
Anyway, because I think it just patches into the game. But the game itself is like $2, so who gives a fuck? But yeah, it was a baby getting fucked up. No, I don't know if it's $2, but it's always on sale. It's always on sale on Switch. And I bought it one time where it was like $2 because I heard the Switch version is the worst version of the game. And I'm like, oh well, if I'm gonna get a bad game, I want the worst version possible, bitch. So maybe I'll do a playthrough for that. Or not playthrough. Fuck that. I heard that game is agonizing, which is perfect. Yeah. Let's take a guess how many review titles said that. Agony. Perfect title.
I own it already?
I hated it. What?
I guess I own it already.
Yeah, they just gave it to you immediately. It was probably because it's free. That's why they were just like, oh yeah, you gotta have the fucking free thing. What, you stupid?
I might. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, that's right. I played through the whole thing because I'm a sex pervert.
No, it might have been like one of those fanatical bundles, probably, huh?
Oh yeah, probably.
Maybe. I don't know. I bought it on Switch though. So anyway, let's get back to what I was doing. All right. I also played the new Centipede game that's on Switch and Steam. Pretty fun. Shout outs to Key Miller. I got a code for that. I did a video for it. I haven't posted it yet, but it was pretty fun. It's a just regular Centipede revamped, so it's cool. Anyway, it was almost like what they did with Pac-Man Championship Edition.
Oh, is it as fun as that?
They made it like red. They made it like neon and cool looking. Anyway, so
what is it as fun as that?
No, but it's Centipede. So if you like Centipede, you'll like this. It's not as fun as the Pac-Man game. No. But Pac-Man's a little bit more classic than Centipede, I'd say. So
Centipede Recharge. You
That's
got it on
just-
Switch?
recharge it. No, I got it on Steam. I requested on Steam because I want to do a video. It's just easier to do videos with Steam. So that's why I mean, Succubus is only on Steam, but even if it was on other consoles, I would request it on Steam. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I played pretty much. I played a little bit more of the game where you're the detective Ace Attorney. That one. I played more of that, but that's about it.
Hell yeah.
You were the Ace Attorney.
I did it. I won.
Okay.
I won. I think I played something else, but who gives a shit? Go
Let's
on.
see. What did I play?
Fuck did you play?
I played
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon All Stars.
I did play a little bit more of that.
I like it a
I
lot.
did actually. I did get into some actual fucking games. Which
I
is
was
The
gonna
good.
say,
I have
okay,
the Xbox
good.
version now too, so we can play that for sure now.
It,
I'm
it,
still
it
waiting
works
on
better.
mine.
You're still waiting on yours? The fuck's wrong
Yeah.
with you? Hurry up. You might as well just go to a
Amazon
store and
has
get
been
it.
dragging its balls on sending it to me.
Well, you might as well just order on Best Buy and see if it gets to you quicker.
Oh,
Why? You just like Amazon's fucking taking this 3-time order for somewhere else. No. You might as well cancel it. Like they're not sending it to you.
it's true. It has been 13 days.
Oh, not there. It only came out 6 days ago, physical.
It's been 6 days, but still, I put the order in.
So I played that.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I was just playing Ren Stimpy only.
April O'Neil's my favorite.
Yeah,
which I knew she would be.
I didn't even bother by one yet. I was trying to just learn one character and see if I can get that down. The fucking
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of other characters
those
yet.
fast characters and people that are even playing this game are just fucking wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I played that. I played just a little bit. I have a stream up of it, of the like hour and a half I played of it. I'm gonna play more of it, but this last weekend I got two of my classes are wrapping up for 2 of my 3 classes semester are wrapping up this week, so I'm gonna just push one last little bit for some last minute assignments, and then my schedule frees up a bit more, which is nice. But yeah, so that's done there. I tried to play Pony Island this weekend. I really want to fucking do that, and then just for whatever reason, that dude's games do not play well with Elgato wavelength, so there was no sound on it, which was upsetting. So the stream just didn't work out. So I'm gonna mess with that a little bit and see if I can get that, because I would love to stream Pony Island. I also was gonna stream Visage very soon too. Probably this weekend, probably on Sunday. Let's see other games I played. I'll spoil this little thing. I got this little cutie
Yeah.
there. So naturally, what do I play? I play a Metroid Zero Mission on Wii U instead. So
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I bought that.
You need to get caught up with
You need to
that
get caught up.
Metroid story.
Yeah, I was just thinking about just wanting to go through the Metroid games. I've been wanting that for a long time, and I don't know why I never realized that Zero Mission was a remake of
A
the
remake,
original.
yeah.
I don't keep up with Metroid at all.
It's definitely a better version than the original.
It's a
Original
lot
has
better,
that
yeah.
info.
Because all I Google search was does the original Metroid hold up? And I was like, and all I saw was just play Zero Mission. I'm like,
No.
oh fuck, I didn't know that was a thing.
I used to play that on my Game Boy Advance all the time.
And then I was about to think of-
they
and then-
re-released it, and I'm like, ugh.
And then I was about to think
I
of
beat it,
Metroid
but-
2, but then I was like, oh yeah, then Samus Returns is that one. It's just because I get thrown off because of the naming.
Yeah,
I-
basically, you just need to play Super Metroid, then Zero Mission, then you're all set.
and Fusion.
Honestly, you don't need to play any of them.
No, I mean
You
not for a
just play
story, but I like.
From what I played from Dread, it plays very differently. So even if you want to do that, like it definitely does. Actually, it plays more like Samus Returns than anything else.
Mm.
So,
I wanted to stream
Which
all
is
of
the
them,
remake.
but I mean, because Samus Returns is on 3DS, you can't really do that unless you have the
Yeah.
bend angle some sort of way of doing that. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, so I'm just playing this on my own. But yeah, I'm about like 45 minutes or an hour into that one. I booted up the other night, so I'm getting into that. For school
Frodo.
this week, I have the students doing a whole week on story and non-linear storytelling, and I'm using the Stanley Parable.
yeah.
So I've had
I saw you playing that earlier.
yeah, and I went from like 2 hours of playtime to like 11 or 12 hours of playtime this week. Because I have every class I put it on, and I just give the controller to them, and I'm like, all right. I've made them use the Steam controller too, so they're like fucking baffled. They're like,
no.
what is this?
It's a Steam controller. What are you, a fucking idiot?
One of them's like, I want to.
Half grade.
And I was like, I want to use that controller. I'm like, well, unfortunately, you got to find it on eBay, which I'm sure you can find it on
Yeah.
eBay.
For dirt cheap too, I bet.
Maybe. I mean, they were just giving those things away at some point.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been having that go through that, and that's a lot of fun. Like seeing them kind of piece together things and kind of
Actually, no, it
wondering
goes for a little bit.
is going back. How much is it?
I used one like 50, 60.
Yeah, they went back. They were selling them for like 10, $15 at one point, and then
Yeah, I know. They were selling them like Steam was selling them for like $5
yeah,
at one point.
they're
But it was
really
like
good controllers.
It was like $10 shipping. I still have mine.
Yeah, they're really good controllers.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I played what did I play? I forgot. I played something. I played Devil Daggers with that. I remember that actually.
Hell
That was a nightmare. I did a fucking video for that. I was like, no, that wasn't good. That didn't work out. But I played something like almost the entire game with it. I forgot. Whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but it's been super fun seeing them kind of dig through it. And so what I have them doing right now is the first day, I had them all just kind of mess around, see what they did. I like asked them to like do whatever they wanted because the class was just them like, oh, go this, do this. I'm like, just ignore the class, do what you want to do because that's the whole point. It's choice. But then the second day, because there's like block scheduling, because then the reason why I'm dressed like this is it's homecoming week and it was homecoming coronation today, so the schedules got kind of messed up because it was state testing yesterday. So there was some weird block scheduling. So they've had like about 4 hours total. It feels like maybe 3-4 hours total with the game each class.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do now is tomorrow, Friday is the day that I have all the classes. Well, aside from one, but pretty much every class. Otherwise, they get their last like hour and a half with the game. So I'm gonna put who got the most endings out of each of them because they're trying to figure it out. One of them tried to get the escape pod ending. They really couldn't figure it out. I was trying to hint at them, but I didn't want to tell them, but they couldn't figure that one out.
Right.
One of them was like really fucking like they're you could tell like the ones that really play video games because they're just immediately just digging through everything trying to figure out something. And one of them got to the phone ending and just unplugged the phone right away.
Right.
And I was like, wow, I don't. He's like, I just assumed you can just do whatever in that game. I was like, yeah, well, that worked out. So
Did they find the one where you could get out of bounds?
no, but one that's also to say that's what I say is one of them originally before I even said it was like I think you could probably jump out of the windows and was trying to like bounce on the chairs. I didn't say anything yet. I'll tell him tomorrow.
Oh man.
I'm
Oh yeah. And then just like make them think they broke the game.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I got out of the game.
And then, and then they start talking to you, and you're like, fuck.
And then it was like, Stanley thought he broke the fucking game. Stanley's a fucking idiot.
I love the one where they so it's funny because like I mean obviously it doesn't matter, but like everyone's true playthrough should in theory be the freedom ending. The one where you go through, you turn off the mind control and you walk out. And that has been like I think 2 of the classes had that ending, but some of them don't. So it's funny because one girl went through the entire way listening to the narrator in the very end, and then Stanley pushed off on the last one, and it fucked everything up. Narrator's all pissed, and they're all everyone's all like, "What do we do? What do we do?" There's push that button, push that button, push that, and then you hear, and all you're doing is walking around and pushing these buttons as if it's gonna do anything.
Right.
It's just so fun just kind of seeing them break that, and it's cool because like, they've all been asking what the game's called because they all want to buy it and like play it on their own and figure out some more of the endings because.
Yeah.
I told them specifically they can get pretty much any ending aside from one of them. And one of them's like, oh, what if we do find an ending though? We'll find it. I'm like, no, you can't. Like, why? I was like, they're like,
is it like you can only find it after like a certain amount of time has passed? Right?
No, well, kind of. So
I know that's an achievement.
Yeah, that's the achievement. It's like don't play for like 5 years or something.
Yeah.
No. So they're like, oh, wow, we're gonna find it. Look, watch, I'm gonna speedrun it. It's gonna take 8 hours. I'm gonna do it in 4. I'm like, well. Spoiler, to get that ending, you have to play for 4 hours. Like, what? It's that baby ending, the one where it's like, you got to play the game. You got to push the button to keep the baby away. And if you do that for 4 hours, you get an ending to that.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll show them a video of that one. So, like, pretty much every ending you can get aside from that one. And also, I have a flowchart that I drew on the board, too. And I have kind of hints as to where they're at now. So I'm like, all right, there's an option here. And the one I'm hinting at with the class I had today, who I don't see tomorrow, was the barrier one, where I'm like, there's an ending in between when you leave the room and when you get to the double doors. There's one ending you guys are missing there, but they couldn't find that one. But it's so much fun watching people play through that game.
Cool.
They've been requesting Life is Strange, so I might do something like that soon.
Ew. No.
And then What Remains of Edith Finch is probably going to be on there as well.
Play Call of Duty.
That's what they've been suggesting, too.
Yeah, man. Life or death.
Yeah.
That's a lesson.
That's a life lesson right there.
Yeah, get the riot shield out and see who fucking wins today.
It's funny because they've also, when I pull up Steam, they just see Nickelodeon All Stars. They're like, oh,
Succubus?
you got Nickelodeon
No.
All Stars? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, play Succubus.
Yeah, there you go. I won't
Hell
get
yeah.
fired.
Teach him about like, hey, if you do bad stuff.
Hey, here's a lesson. Here's how someone gets fired. Here, play this game.
Yeah, literally. That
Um,
guy's like hot poker shoved up his ass while he's on fire forever.
I-
You want that to happen? You better straighten up.
I didn't. Also, I Jackbox 8 came out, which I'm hoping we can
Yeah.
all play this
It
weekend.
looks really good.
I'm asking
I
if
really-
anyone- if
I
anyone's free-
love the drawful.
Anime Drawful.
Yeah, anime.
I bought it. It's already
That's
downloaded. So if I'm gonna try, if we can play it on Saturday. If anyone out there listening, this podcast will be up by then. Saturday night, I'm aiming for Gore. If you can make that, let's stream that Saturday night, and we'll get some viewers in on that. If we don't have a full call going, that should be fun. But I think that game is gonna be a fun one to play with everyone. Like on the last, like if it's like winter breaks tomorrow or something, whatever. Granted, I told them, I'm like, well, if we do play some on this, the second I see something I don't like, it's gonna get shut off. So let's be responsible and not.
Well, if I stream it, I don't care.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Say
talking
whatever
about
you
like, in my class, I was like, well,
Yeah.
I'm cutting that.
No,
My class, I'm like, all right, guys, if I
Oh.
see like one, if I see one thing I'm not like, we're gonna cut the game off and not gonna
How
play
about
that.
is a big dick okay?
No.
What? This guy sucks.
Um.
The fuck? How about if the dick is shaped like a question mark? Is that okay? 'Cause then
Yeah, if
like
it's
a question
creative,
mark.
yeah.
Okay, if it's like a dick, but it's like a snake dick. Is that okay?
Snake dick.
Snake
Sorry,
dick.
what?
Oh, you should watch Snake Dick and see if like like
They
I
want.
don't know.
So
what-
can you guys think of this? Actually,
Logic or whatever.
they kind of want to play a horror game. I'm trying to figure out any sort of like
yeah.
short horror game that I can play that they'll.
Amnesia, fuck them up.
Yeah, sure.
It has to be one where they don't really need to have a lot of skill, I assume.
Not
Not
a
that
lot of
bad at
skill.
games, but
It's
like-
gonna be a very
But you
short
want to
game.
get through it quick, right?
Yeah, very short game, and I need to somehow
Home
tie it
is a
to
good
a
one.
lesson.
Home is a good one. And
Okay.
if you, I can't remember exactly what that one's about, but I remember it being pretty creepy. So is Lone Survivor. That one though, you have to, like,
Lone
sneak and stuff.
Survivor would be a good one.
Yeah, I forgot what the
Home-
story is about. I just remember it being creepy.
Actually, Home would be a good one because especially paired with Stanley Parable and analyzing the way you interact with the world and how it impacts a story and getting the context clues for how you perceive an individual. Actually, Home probably would be the better
Okay.
choice. Honestly.
Yeah, that's a short one. Like you can finish that in less
Yeah.
than an hour,
Okay, I'll put that on the list.
maybe a little over an hour. I remember it being about an hour. I played it on like
Maybe we'll.
I don't even think I
yeah,
played it on Steam. I think I got like a code for that.
Maybe I'll
somewhere,
play
and I
that
just
on the
played it. I was
20
like, oh,
on
that's
the like the day before Halloween for them, or whenever we go to weekend. All right, cool. Also, so
cool.
here's
Back for Blood too. Teamwork.
there you go. Hell yeah. So here's the funny thing about the so far my new job is, especially because masks. If you got a mask right
Right.
here, I just blend in with the fucking students. Like I get mistaken as students all the time. Fucking this is the story that actually happened. Was in the middle of class on Monday, one kid straight up just barges in my class and just looks around and goes, "Did someone kidnap y'all's teacher?" I look, I'm like, "Hi." He goes, "Oh,"
Hi.
and then just runs out. I'm like, I don't know.
You should win with it.
No, that's what I'm going to.
Right,
I
right.
told the class too. That's why I'm like, next person that walks in and looks around and asks for that, I'm gonna tell them, I don't know, they fucking walked out.
I don't know. They fucking left. Man. We're fucking this place up.
Fucked up.
Again, you were like drugs in here. Maybe don't say that.
Yeah, no.
They like, I'm gonna bring candy in because
So
I'm a rebel. You can
So,
do candy. That's fine.
if I don't mention anything, I just blend in with the students pretty much. So on Tuesday was pajama day, so I wore my Snorlax robe with my Snorlax.
Wait, where do
slippers.
you work again?
It's high school.
Kindergarten?
It's homecoming, pajama day
I never had that.
for Spirit Week.
Same.
No.
Well, granted, I also didn't do high school, so
that makes a lot of sense now. Anyway,
Took 134 episodes.
The
We figured it
only
out.
thing we ever had was we had homecoming. Not saying we didn't. But we had what the fuck was it? It was like wear something about football or whatever. I remember it was like
Like your
it's-
favorite football team
I
or
don't-
something like that or some shit.
Yeah, it was something like that, but it was like color. You had to wear the colors or whatever. You didn't have to. It's not like they
Yeah,
fucking
so
put
it's
a
Spirit
gun
Week.
to your head. But
I had
but
pajama
like
day when
it
I
was
was in.
like recommended. Like wear the colors of.
I
I forgot what the colors of our fucking football team were. I think it
I
was like green and something.
I,
Yeah.
I had pajama day when I was in high school too, but it's Spirit Week, so like the first day was like Cowboys versus Aliens. I'm like that's kind of a lame one. But Tuesday,
Native Americans.
that took me a second. I was like, what
Racism.
did you just say?
You said Cowboys and Indians, right?
The aliens.
Oh, okay.
You should have left
Oh,
that.
like the movie.
No, that's why the joke was so fucking. That was the next level joke. And
That's
then yeah, it
racist.
was pajama day was that, and then tomorrow is like dress your favorite character day. I'm like, ah, whatever. I might wear like a Mega Man jacket or something. I don't know. I don't really want to. I have the onesie, but I'm like, I already had my.
Don't wear that.
And why not?
If you want them to respect you for the rest of your time,
I
don't wear that.
I told them this. I said that because they
You
have
bring in your Ant-Man helmet though. They'll respect you.
Ant-Man.
Well, you're so small, like a regular student, so maybe you'll fit in.
So
Some more.
I told them this because I was like, I don't know you guys that well, so homecoming, I'm not gonna chaperone or anything. But I was like, you're lucky though, because if I had you guys, I knew you guys pretty well. If I was chaperoning, if you guys are dancing with your significant other, you guys getting close, I'd do that whole thing. I'd walk up between them, leave 6 inches for Jesus. I would 100% do that. I'm telling them that. And they're
6
like,
inches.
yeah, you get to separate them. You're like, leave enough room for Jesus
6
between
feet.
you guys.
We're in a pandemic.
Yeah, 6 feet. There you go. I should say that actually. That's better. You guys,
Yeah,
socially distance, guys.
6 feet, or you'll meet Jesus.
Yeah, but I was like, watch out, prom time. I'm gonna know you guys.
Everybody's like dancing 6 feet apart. Like, this is a really big gymnasium.
Yeah. So
everybody in there.
To go back to that, so on Tuesday was that, but then so that adds to how I got confused to what you're gonna find out in a second. I knew they had an esports club, and I was kind of curious what they had. They don't allow guns, any games with guns in it, which is kind of unfortunate.
Oh, I was about to say they don't allow guns. I hope not.
But like Overwatch isn't allowed. My AK. Overwatch is not allowed. Obviously Call of Duty. Fortnite's not even allowed.
Fortnite? That's like baby guns.
Right.
They look like some shit you get out of the quarter machine.
Which is unfortunate because like Call of Duty, I feel like could bring a pretty big esport crowd. I know like all my
Call
students.
of Duty, but only knives.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you can customize
but
it,
I did see Smash in there, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'll
but Joker, you can't pick them.
No, that's what the guy was saying is like I'm not gonna tell him that that a character has a name Gun.
I wish Doomslayer was in there now. Man, that would be amazing. Fuck.
Fucking Sora.
Fucking yeah, Sora. I don't even have my Disney characters. The only reason why this fucking franchise exists. Get the fuck out of here. But I love Sora because he's real charming. Yeah, him going every 5 fucking seconds. I love him.
So
he's great.
I walked into there.
Doomslayer has more personality.
He does.
And that's not even that's not a lie. I don't want to hear anybody fucking say it's a lie. Fuck you. Fight me.
I walk on there on Tuesday, and I guess they moved it to Wednesday, so it was just the teacher in there. I'm like, hey, I was curious about this esports club you guys have, and then he's telling me the whole thing, and I was like, okay, so I play Smash, and I'm like, okay, and he was telling me that I was like, but unfortunately we ran out of spots for the roster, so I mean you could play as an alternate, and I'm like, I'm a teacher. I'm sorry,
everybody get out of here.
But when I was talking to him, I was like, I'll show up on Thursday for sure. But I was like, let's play the bit. Let's just not say I'm a teacher right away. Let me just go in and let me just see how I do. I just want to see how I play against them. All right. So I walk in there and there's like a bunch of people playing. They want to do Smashdown. And we played Smashdown. But then I was like, I saw one guy that I was like, let me play. And I saw he was obviously the best one of the bunch. I'm like, let's play a couple games on the side. Okay. And then I didn't put my tag in when we were playing Smashdown, but I put it in when we were playing on the setup on the side. And he recognized me because he actually has gone to some of the tournaments around here. He's like, oh, you're that. I'm like, yeah. And we've never talked. Like we never actually talked, but we've seen each other.
Yeah, you're despunked.
Yeah, there you go. But we started playing and you just hear, and I beat him, and he was like, no one else is in that group is beating him, but I'm over here doing really well against him, and you hear, whoa, look, the new guy's just doing really well. Look, he's beating him. Oh, it's crazy. And yeah. And then one of the guys next to me, he hears us talking about tournaments. He's like, oh, so you both are sweaties, huh?
Oh no.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
Sweaties.
But yeah, then
No.
eventually I tell him like, by the way, I'm a teacher. He's like, oh, I'm like,
What's-
yeah. So that's
what's the opposite of a sweaty?
popular.
What is a sweaty? No, now I'm confused. I thought
Uh,
sweaty's just someone that's like really like, ooh,
no,
I'm really aggressive in this game or whatever.
no. I mean, that's okay. We think that because Kyle, every time Kyle loses, he calls
Well,
people sweaties.
because it's also sweaties. Like you think, oh, they're so fucking pissed that they lost it. They're just building up
No,
a goddamn sweat.
the definition it's supposed to be like someone that just takes the game too seriously and is too good at the game and all they do is sweat and play the game.
Okay, so I had it half right then.
Yeah, it just
So
you're Kyle
they
just
get too
complaining,
into the
so
game.
you assume Kyle.
Well, Kyle calls everybody fucking red pilled and shit. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about anymore.
Kyle gets sniped by a widowmaker, just calls them red pilled.
Well, no, red pills is a good thing. Right?
I don't know.
Red pill's the one you want to eat. So, like, I don't. The widowmaker kills him, and he's like, "You're red pilled." That's the one you want to eat because you'll wake up from the simulation.
Spoilers.
Yeah, whatever.
But
Yeah, spoiler. A 20-some-year-old fucking movie
One day I'll
that
watch it.
everybody's seen.
I haven't watched it.
That's the whole fucking premise of the movie.
I haven't watched it yet.
That's like the first 10 minutes he eats the red pill.
Chatbox
Sorry,
says,
spoilers.
yo, what's up, Chatbox?
Yeah, never mind. He eats the blue pill and he doesn't do anything the entire movie. Never mind.
Okay,
Sorry.
thank you.
Yeah, never mind. I didn't want to spoil it. Sorry. I apologize.
It's all good.
And you don't even know what movie I'm talking about. I could be talking about anything.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn. Mario and Luigi's Bowser's
Fast Times
story.
at Ridgemont High.
Ferris Bueller's shitty fucking movie, or whatever it's called.
So
16 Candles.
17 Candles.
David
It's
looks
a
like
sequel,
Steve
no
Jobs.
one
Yeah, kind of right now.
Yeah, I was thinking with the turtleneck. He looks like Steve Jobs now.
I mean, I only look like Steve Jobs from the top up. I mean, I'm wearing swim trunks as pants today, so
I bet he did when he was, alive. Anyway, what's
look,
the next thing?
what is that reaction for? You saw me go to Venice Beach in fucking a turtleneck and shorts.
Why'd you say that to
do?
Gore? Like, Gore didn't see you
Yeah.
anywhere.
I was there. You just guys
I
didn't
was
notice
thinking
me.
to you.
I didn't say
I was
shit just
stalking.
now.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
was
you had
sorry.
a look.
You said, why'd you say that?
Yeah, what's with the puss?
No, I said, why'd you give that look?
No, I don't
He
think
didn't
so.
say that.
Rewind that. Anyway, so I
Fucking
played
roll that
Smash.
clock back.
He played
David-
Smash. Wow.
Fucking smashed.
David, what'd you get this week?
Hell yeah. So seems how we spoiled it right away. Metroid Dread. Hell yeah. I look forward to maybe eventually playing that.
Metroid Red. Metroid Lead.
Then I got
Metroid
this.
Metroid Red
Hell
Pilled?
yeah.
Metroid Red Pill. Yeah. Metroid Red Tube. Metroid Zed. Because that's how they say Z in the Canada. There we go.
Then got this to have this set complete in box again. The Dead or Alive Ultimate Collection.
Oh my god, he's got it.
Hell yeah. And then picked this up. Got here fast.
There you go.
Kentucky Route Zero.
Hell yeah, there you go.
And then I got my Steam key for The Good Life because I was a Kickstarter backer for that. So have my. What was that look for? I'm excited for it.
I looked on Metacritic earlier today, and it's not looking great. I played the demo. I enjoyed what I played, but I'm a little worried. I'm very worried actually, because I was really excited for that game because Sweary is amazing, but he hasn't been on a roll lately.
I didn't like the missing.
A lot of people did though. To be fair.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Like
That's technically his best.
Game, but...
The missing is his highest rated game.
Yeah,
so. Well, besides D4, I guess D4 is probably.
And I know this is gonna sound stupid when you hear it, but I just didn't like the gameplay of the missing.
Yeah, everybody said that the gameplay wasn't great, but the story was.
And that hindered the story for me even because I just didn't really care about ever playing it. But I mean, I can imagine the story didn't even entice me that much in general either, so it could just be that. So, but whatever.
Right. Anyway, you didn't play The Good Life yet?
No, it technically releases tomorrow, but they gave out the Steam keys because the time difference between Japan.
You know it's on Game Pass, right? Why did you?
Well, because I was a Kickstarter backer.
Just for fun.
Yeah, but you should have known ahead of time.
Yeah,
I should have known ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I have my Steam key. I have all my digital goodies, and I'm also waiting on the physical collector's edition of the PS4 version to come in.
Oh, cool. Well, I
David,
hope you like it. I played the first 30 minutes and immediately I liked some of the world setup. There's farming in it, so I like that. But then immediately it says like, "Hey, a lot of the missions in this game are timed." I'm like, "Oh fuck." I'm like, "All right, like you have like 2 hours to do this, or you'll never be able to do it again." I'm like, "Oh, fuck this." I hate being rushed into doing shit. And, like,
That is kind of gross because I hate that
Yeah.
stuff too.
yeah, well, get ready. I mean, it's weird, and I actually like the look of it. It has that N64 like maybe even like early GameCube look to it, but I don't know, it works.
David, do you
I like
remember
it.
like what was it like? I think about 2.5 years ago when I suggested that Blood in the Clock Tower Kickstarter. It's
No.
it's a werewolf style game uh that was like had like a heavy like rule set behind it, and it was like very very popular, like every PAX they brought it to. I recommend it. It's been like it got funded 2.5 years ago, and it was let me see when it was supposed to be out. January of 2020 was when it was supposed to be out, and we're still like we're like at the point of like shipping now. They're trying to get that through. I'm gonna show you it, and you're gonna fucking love it. I think this is literally like I think you would have fucking been so over the moon with what this package looks like it's gonna be. Which if it looks like that, I'll show it off to you. But I think you'll want to look for a copy afterwards. But it's like
Gotcha.
finally getting there, and I'm excited to see it. But Jesus Christ, I think this is the longest. This is the last Kickstarter I think I have that I'm just waiting for. And I've gotten stuff that I've backed earlier than this and before that.
I still have a lot of Kickstarters I'm waiting on, and one that I'm at almost the 8-year mark on waiting on. So
What the fuck? You're not getting it.
Yeah.
no, he's actually. Long story short, it's the guy that got to him, kind of like a Stardew Valley situation. It's one guy doing everything for the
Stardew
game.
Valley came out though.
Yeah, this is coming.
It came out 5 years ago.
No, like here's the
Yeah.
thing. He ended up doing the thing that a lot of people have the folly of doing, where as soon as he
Lie.
realized he was a lot better at game development, he scrapped and started over. So the beta for the game is out now. He's been keeping people.
How long has the beta been out
every
for?
Step of the way. It's been out for 7 months now, and the
What is it called?
schedules
Did-
it's called Radio the Universe.
Did it suck?
It was actually fun. It was a little glitchy in certain spots, but that was
8 years. It was fun.
I didn't want to go too heavy into it because I want to have like the full experience when it goes. I don't want to because that's the thing I do hate with like early access games is by the time you play, it's like okay, I feel like I've had my fill. When the game finally comes out, I'm like, I don't want to go back to that now. So I try not to get too into them along the way. But no, all in all, I enjoyed what I played of it.
You like surreal stuff?
I do enjoy surreal stuff.
Brother, I think I might have nailed the Games Gone By game that you're gonna get.
Hell yeah.
Cool. It's good to know. Good to know. Anyway.
Well, let me add in an addendum to that. I like surreal stuff, but not in the same level of like tile artsy fucking oh my god, it just seeps all kinds of layers of complexity kind of surrealism.
Well, that's Kentucky Route Zero, but I think you're gonna enjoy it still though.
I'm curious about that one. I don't want to start that one too early, but I am curious about that.
It's very surreal, but it's not. It's got a genuine aspect behind it. Everyone go back and just listen to the Games Gone By, where I spent a third of the last one just talking about this game that we got coming up. But and you'll hear it. But I think you'll like it. But it definitely is in that realm of a little artistic, but for good measure.
Yeah, I basically just looked up a trailer just to kind of get an idea of what the game is, and I'll be honest, I mean, even after watching the trailer, I still don't really get what the game is. So,
I didn't get what it was, but I played Act 1 when it first came out. Got about halfway through Act 1. No, did I beat it? I might have beaten it. But either way, like I knew it's something like you didn't understand what the fuck was going on. That's why I'm telling everyone to kind of like pace themselves out because you're not going to for a little bit. You gotta really digest it. But once it gets there and once it starts clicking, you're gonna really, really just love it. But yeah, even Act 1, I played it. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck, but in a good way. Anyway,
all right, that's all I got.
Continue, fucker.
Gore, what'd you get?
This short ass podcast ain't gonna be too short.
Well, we ain't got news, so we're pretty much.
We got a couple news. All right, so I also got Metroid Dread, but I got
Ooh.
the Cute Boy edition. So there you go. Really nice. I like it. I also, hey, you fucker, just fell. All right, it's fine. Anyway, I also got. I forgot I actually pre-ordered this a little while ago when it went back up. I got the Dark Samus amiibo finally.
Hell yeah.
So, and of course, I also got the other amiibos.
That's the one that you got when we were on.
Yeah, I should just I had a chance to order on Amazon, and honestly, I probably should have because fucking Target in their infinite fucking wisdom decided to use a box that was a little too small, so they had to jam it in there. So they actually folded the card, and now there's like creases on it. And I was probably not going to open these honestly, because I have the Samus Returns ones and in the box too.
So spoiler, I have it too. If you wanna figure out shipping or something, I won't mind. But if it's like that big of an issue, mine didn't get crinkled. You can have that. I was gonna open mine.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Well, if you want to think about it, let me know.
All right. I'm even considering if they keep going back in stock randomly,
Flicker, yeah.
just buying another one, opening this one, and then keeping the other one. Because I do want to use them as amiibos. I mean, it's not like they give you really a lot of. They give you like full health and then full something else. It says on the box, full sex. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind displaying them. So because they do look nice. The Samus Returns ones are getting fucking expensive now. So they've always been like $100 ones, but now like people are selling for like 200.
Jeez.
So yeah, those are really good ones though. That's the one that has the Metroid and Samus like kneeling. Anyway, so I got those. I got Metroid stuff. Oh, also I ordered at GameStop the Metroid Special Edition. It came with these pins.
Hell yeah!
So nice little pins. So there you go. That's cool. And they also got me the game on release day too. So shout outs to GameStop with their better shipping out of nowhere. Where Best Buy and fucking Amazon both fail, GameStop succeeds. So, and not only that, but it got delivered like 8 a.m. So I woke up and fucking went to the door. It was already there chilling. I was like,
they're hit or miss sometimes though. So
I don't know. Target fucked me this week with the fucking amiibos. Best Buy GameStop. Best Buy fucked me twice in a row. Twice with fucking Deathloop and goddamn Ghost of Tsushima. Suckers.
I think GameStop delivered my Last of Us. I never order from GameStop, but that's the last thing I remember.
I don't like ordering from them because it's always like it never feels reliable because it's always like, hey, we shipped your item, and then you look and it's not shipped.
Also, I would impulse buy a lot more on GameStop if they just had free fucking shipping. Give it pro members. Fuck it.
I mean, to be fair, it is free shipping if you get a pre-order like that because it's always $60.
No, I know, but I would impulse buy like deal today.
It's also free shipping for release day. At least it was for me with Metroid Dread.
Hell yeah!
So that was cool. At least. Anywho, I also picked up this cute little Doomslayer duck.
Yeah,
I like these ones because you can't even tell it's a fucking duck. So.
Yeah, right.
And he has the fucking super shotgun. Good stuff. Anyway, that's really good. I like that. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. And Best Buy just had a bunch of games for $5. So I was like, I don't have these two games. I got MX versus ATV All Out. And this was supposed to be just the game, but it actually came with the microphones too, which is kind of cool. We sing. So I'm going to jam out, you know. You got games like, or yeah, not games. You got songs like Coldplay, Viva La Vida. Which one's that? Sing it. You know, right? You're a Coldplay guy.
I know that song's very popular. I'm sure if I heard it, I knew what it was, but...
Oh, it has Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Hell yeah.
And, it has Take On Me. I actually never read this, so... Bad Romance. It has, like, all the fucking songs that were popular, like, 10 or so years ago.
Sounds about
Pharrell
right.
Happy.
What year did it come out?
Song. I think last year or 2 years ago. It's THQ Nordic, too, so... They've
been around for a while, though.
No, 2016.
Yeah.
Still, like, Wake Me Up. So that's on there. You can sing that. And David Bowie. Cool. So
David
anyway,
Roy.
that was cool. $5 for that. I think it might still be $5. So I don't know if they'll send you with the mics.
Gore got the special treatment.
I got the special treatment because I got the box. I was like, that's really heavy for just 2 fucking games. And I was like, oh, all right. It came with the microphones. Good, because I didn't have any microphones. I assume you could use your phone with this or something.
Send one to Kyle so that way he has a new mic for his computer.
There you go. Hey, I'll send him just one. I only need one.
Why don't you send Kyle that link so you can just order that and just...
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it has a app too, so you can just use the app. 12 game modes. God
Hell
damn,
yeah.
the content.
The content.
Anyway, that's it. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I always
let's see.
find better things if I forget.
I'll show us off. I also ended up grabbing that MX vs ATV.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
there you go.
$5, so why the fuck not?
That was the only one there I didn't have of the $5 games that were.
They had a
on
lot
sale.
more, but I'm trying to cut my impulse purchases like that. But that was fine.
Yeah, we're
I
fine.
got a lot of shit actually. God damn it.
Well, show it, fucker.
Movie wise, let me go through some of these really quick. Target and Amazon were doing buy two get ones on books/movies. So I got some movies I've been wanting. Some of them aren't here yet, so I'll show the other ones later. But part of some of them were Justice League. Got that Zack Snyder one.
I'm okay.
I liked it. This was
I
not.
enjoyed it too. I ain't watching it again.
This was
Yeah,
not.
I was gonna say it was fine. It was better than the
It was fine.
original,
It was good.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I enjoyed enough that I'll probably maybe watch it eventually.
Watch on HBO Max. It's still on there.
I'm gonna cancel that sometime soon-ish because I.
Why? There's a lot of good stuff coming out.
No, I know, but like once this year wraps up, I don't really see a point to keep that
No,
going.
they're gonna have a bunch of original stuff. The Peacemaker show next year.
Yeah, but I'll probably just boot up whenever that month happens.
That's January.
No, I mean for that month though. I'm gonna eventually just turn it off
Right.
after.
But you said you're gonna cut it out at the end of the year.
Sure.
And then January is the Peacemaker show.
Fuck
so you're gonna have to
Peacemaker.
start
All right,
back
I'm
up.
fucking done.
Hey, fuck you, fucker. Fuck you. How fucking dare you?
This is not part of the sale. I heard this was all right. David, maybe you can confirm or not. I don't know what the fuck this movie is.
I haven't seen that yet. It's been on my to watch list, but
I heard really good reviews of this movie, and it was on it was on the Amazon on their
if
sale.
If it's an anime movie, most of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
Just expect the anime to be good.
Yeah.
Hashtag anime.
I got this. I've been wanting this for a while. I've been like really. I mean, it doesn't seem like it right now. A lot of stuff was pre-ordered though, so whatever. But I've been trying to reel back some funds a little bit. But I saw this. I've wanted this for ages. I was like, all right, fuck it. This is my one. Got through the semester and a live personal treat to me. So I got the Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray set.
Oh no, it's the regular Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's good.
Those do have terrible cropping on them.
The cropping, I've heard that I saw a diagram of it. I can live with it. I'm the wrong person that's gonna give a fuck about it.
How much was it?
100 something. It was on sale.
Yeah.
But the only issue I heard for sure was that sometimes the discs, which happens in those box sets, they get fucked up. So I need to open this thing up and double check the disc. But yeah, the cropping I saw, it wasn't that bad. I saw people even say it's not as egregious as some people think it is. It's not amazing, but it's not that bad. And I'm not gonna care. I'm the one person not gonna give a fuck.
I'm surprised they didn't get Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah, that was going to, but I saw that and I'm like, whatever, I'll do that. Let's see, another movie I got this classic because I was Steve was posting about that.
Hell yeah.
It was like what, $3 I think or something like that.
I still have my DVD copy when I was a kid.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
It's not a game.
Gore, you remember this on the movie podcast a long time ago? We did this name dropping thing. It was a Kickstarter that failed. He brought it back and it worked out this time. It's that thing where you go you tell something on there. So I'm gonna do this trivia on the movie podcast maybe. Man plays God, sci-fi thriller, and you guys gotta start guessing things, and then eventually it gives you like more guesses on those.
All right, so can you guess any movie that is about that? Or
yeah, you guess that, and then eventually, if you guys don't get it, all right, let's hear one of the things on there.
I'm
then
assuming
I'm gonna go
like Ex Machina.
It's gonna have like a fun fact on it. It's gonna have the actors on it, and it's gonna have a quote from it too, so you can kind of.
Does it have the actors on that one right now?
So yeah, so there's 4 actors they have listed on here. There's one quote and there's one fun fact on here. So
okay, but what does it say right now? I want to know what that one is.
Well, you gotta guess, and you gotta say for a guess.
I said Ex Machina, so if that's not
not
right.
Ex Machina.
I have to guess the actors' names.
No. So Man Plays God, sci-fi thriller. I'm gonna give you the actors' names, and you gotta guess the movie. But
I know that's what I'm waiting for.
Okay, so you got one guess. All right, fine. You want the fucking hints? All right, I'll give you the fucking hints.
No, give me just one actor. I don't need all of them.
Laura Dern.
Oh,
Sussy Baka.
Sussy Baka the movie.
Man Plays God. sci-fi thriller.
Man Plays God. I'm assuming Jurassic Park then?
Yes, it is.
Oh, all right. I was thinking like.
Yeah, you were thinking a little more
I
outside
was
there.
thinking
But
like in.
let's see the. Yeah, it's got quotes on there. But I mean, it's stuff that seems like kind of easy. So I remember last time we pulled out
Yeah.
some easy ones, but I think it's more fun
Yeah,
for
that's
more
fun.
casual audiences. But we'll see if I can find some good ones.
Yeah,
Kind of like the
that may
video game
be fun.
trivia. All
I
right.
like that. That's fun.
And then almost done with other stuff too. I don't know why I forgot I had that. Found that at Best Buy.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, sure, I'll just grab that.
Yep. I saw that in my Best Buy too. I was gonna get it, but I already have a. I think I have like a collection.
Okay, video game stuff. I forgot
Video
I fucking
game.
pre-ordered this back in April.
I just canceled it like a week ago. So
Did you?
I'm like, why the fuck did I even pre-order?
I don't know why. I opened it up and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I look
It's
on the
Demon
side, it's
Souls,
Demon
baby.
Souls, and I remember why actually after a little while was because they had really cool variants that were selling out super quickly.
Yeah, because Warrior 64 posted like this place has this place has that. But I was like, Demon Souls music was pretty good from what I played. I'll pre-order and worry about it later. And I'm glad I canceled
forgot
it,
I even had that.
want it.
So
I'm sure it's gonna be rare in the future, but right now I don't.
yeah, but so I don't know if I would have canceled it last second. I'm like, whatever, it's already paid for. That's fine. But
I mean, Amazon doesn't pay for it immediately, so
no, I got it from someone else.
I got it from Amazon. It was the same cover too, so I don't know if the vinyl is different, but
Yeah,
there
Nickel and
we go.
All-Stars, there's that.
Yeah, I was at GameStop and Best Buy today, and they both didn't have that.
Yeah, I
I
don't
may
know
already
why.
have it,
It's
so I
so
don't care.
elusive.
Yeah.
So I bought this. I had the collector's edition. I'm probably gonna sell the collector's edition because it's going for decent money. And like I said, I'm kind of cutting back on some stuff. So I got Resident Evil 8, the regular
Nice.
one. So I'll probably end up selling the collector's edition, still unopened, which is fine.
Yeah.
Also finally
Might as
got this, David. So I followed you up on that. I got the mixtape.
Oh yeah.
Super
Yeah.
excited to bust that thing open. Let's see.
There's a lot of stuff on there you'll really like.
Oh, I'm sure.
Honestly.
I got.
Really
I got.
wanted to get the Ponya trilogy.
Yeah. I
Or,
also. I got
Metroid
that.
2, but
Got that Metroid Dread. I like
too
that
much.
because I was what was it? Put it on Walmart right away, and then Walmart had an error on their website and made the game like $55 or something like that.
Yeah,
So-
66, I think.
I think it was like 60 actually, like flat on there or something like that. Because it was pretty much the same price as the launch game. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll keep it, I guess. And then yeah, so the
Ooh.
obviously the big purchase was the Switch OLED.
Yep.
Nice console so far. It feels really good. Fucking the kickstand. Kickstands is so much better. It's and you just wonder why the kickstand. And when we got the Switch to begin with, you always thought that kickstand was dumb as shit.
Yeah,
Um,
I never used it anyway. Even if
No,
like
I never used it either.
I immediately bought a $10 like little holder thing. So it was just
Yeah,
like
I got the horror.
yeah, and I'll probably still use that for that anyway because like if I forget it,
I
I
had
really
to
want
buy.
to get it.
I had to buy another Satisfy grip.
I saw all those fucking like comparison videos. I'm like, God damn, that screen looks good.
It's a fucking pretty screen, dude.
I know.
It's a really
I know.
fucking pretty screen, and having not
I
had
feel like they didn't advertise it well. Because if I saw how pretty it was comparatively, I would have been like, oh, okay. Because I feel like everybody else advertised that better than fucking Nintendo.
yeah, well, yeah, that's why I can remember when the first thing got first announced, or even we were like, well, that's kind of lame.
Yeah,
I'm still
I mean,
of the mind.
it's still lame.
It's still
comparatively
lame,
what we
and I'm
could've
of the
gotten.
mind that I don't think we're getting that Switch Pro next year. That's why I kept it. If I thought we were getting a Switch Pro next year, I would have canceled it, but I don't think we are. My launch Switch is like it's not bad, but I definitely like as someone that plays pretty often on it want to do more with it, and I just kind of want an upgrade in general because I've had that thing for what at this point it's gonna be 5 years next year, right?
Right.
Like we're closed up on 5 years with that thing.
Yep, March 3rd next year is 5
Yeah, so like,
years.
it was perfectly fine to keep that one, but I had it pre-order. I'm like, I'm okay with an upgrade. Why not?
Why not?
Very pretty screen. The thing I suggest off the bat is vivid mode is set on default. Right? Make the colors pop more than usual. It's kind of a contentious thing on the internet right now. People are fighting whether vivid's better or standard's better. The idea is that vivid, it artificially makes the colors pop more.
Right.
Standard makes the colors that are more natural, whatever the developers intended, pop more. So you gotta figure out. So like, and Vivid also oversaturates it a little bit. So like when you're playing fucking like Mario Kart, it just like colors, boom, which is kind of the point, but also a little bit
But
too
I'd
much.
never do that. So
So like, so I turned it into standard. Everyone said just deal with standard. You're gonna hate it at first, but you're gonna actually see why it's a lot better over time. Like it more naturally pops and feels better, which is true.
right.
It just because like If it's very fancy, it's like, ooh, look at how nice it looks. But then you go back, you're like, oh wait, no, this is the right way it looks. I'm very excited to play Eastward on this. I hear Eastward looks really fucking good on a Switch OLED.
Mm-hmm.
So, the data transfer was not as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, I mean, I did it with my Switch Lite. So.
Yeah, I'm a little impressed that the.
It's actually just like whatever game you're playing, just like boop boop boop, and there you go, your save's on.
Yeah,
there.
it's like
The one thing I don't like is that now if you play a game the first time on there, it counts as if it's the first time. Because I like to check like my playtime. Sometimes I'm like, I want to see.
oh,
what my
does it
playtime is.
take away your playtime? Like,
Yeah,
all-
it does. Because now I'm sure for you, whatever you played, it'll probably say first time. Not for every game. I think it's only for games that aren't in your like recently played list. So if you haven't played a game in a little while and you go back, it'll now say first time played.
Fuck, it does.
Yeah, which is make sure when you do Smash that suck.
No, I
it'll
did.
be
No,
like,
that's
this guy's a newbie at Smash.
Yeah, it still has that, but then you see Animal Crossing first
That's
played
probably
5
because
days
it's a
ago.
yeah,
That
because it was like a
sucks.
recently
I didn't
played
realize
game.
that.
I didn't know that too, and I played a bunch of games that have like the highest like playtime in, and now it just says like I played like a little bit, which I always like having that amount of time or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, that
That
sucks.
sucks.
All right,
it does suck. Maybe if you go through it like enough where it's not on your recently played again, and then you play on your original console, it'll bring back the time.
Maybe.
I don't know, probably not.
We'll
I don't
see.
know.
But yeah,
So,
that's unfortunate.
So if you care that much, then you should play it. If you haven't played it in a long time, play it on your original console, and then go back to your Switch.
Yeah,
OLED
that's a
and
good
play it on
that's a
there.
good PSA. So if you're upgrading, make sure you play.
If you
all
give
your,
a shit,
if you care about your playtime, play all the games that you care about your playtime and put them on the top of the list, and then transfer over.
yeah. The ones you haven't played in a little while, but you do want to play again.
There's a.
It's only like recently played games, like your Smash. I'm assuming you played recently before.
Yeah.
The OLED, so that's why it still says 700 and whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. My Stardew Valley's fine for me.
They have a screen protector. Also, PSA to everyone: there's a screen protector on
Yeah.
the Switch right away. Don't take that off. Leave that on. Dude, screen protectors on this was a fucking bitch to put on. Like you had to be literally like perfect to like the millimeter on there.
Wait, did you put another one on it?
I put one on top, like an actual screen shatter one, because the other one's like very thin. It's very thin. So I think it's like scratch resistant, but this one's like actually shatter proof. That I would think. And I felt more safe with this thing anyway. But I put this on there. I feel like with screen protectors, you got like a little bit of leeway. It usually comes off a little bit quicker when you put a screen protector on something. But like this one, you have to put it on there. Otherwise, like it doesn't go down all the way. So I spent like a solid like 5 minutes just putting it on and off, just trying to perfectly place it. It looks really nice when it's perfectly placed, but Jesus Christ. Other than that,
I hate putting screen protectors on anything. So
yeah, I don't like it either. But luckily, these aren't too bad. I don't think. But man, yeah, like those colors, it's really fucking nice when you get to hold it for a little bit and just play for a little while. Ooh, pops.
it's pretty.
It pops. Also, I realized I had on Gore's full screen the entire time. So, hi. Whatever. Don't bother me. All right, trivia.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
All right, before we hop into trivia, I really gotta pee.
I don't know why he didn't do that while you're talking about the OLED. He doesn't give a fuck.
There's
Yeah,
some
let's see
trunks.
Smash Track. Yeah, there's the swim trunks too. Good lord.
That guy's a man on a mission.
Damn. God damn, you can see everything.
How you been, Gore?
His fur, I'm great. Just fucking wonderful.
Just loving it. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
I'm fucking loving it.
Whoa.
Oh man, Lois, I'm loving
I haven't
it.
been get used to doing regular old Switch grips because I had to buy
Joy-Cons?
I had to buy a new Satisfy grip because this obviously
Yeah,
it's like a
none of
little
them
bit
work. Nothing work. I don't even think the fucking the controllers I like when my Switch work on those. So
bigger. Yeah. So
which suck.
I had to there's a new one they made. It comes out at the end of November, which works for both of them actually. Like, they adjusted the grips on it so you can put a regular Switch and a Switch OLED in it. But I had to buy a new one. Then it sucks because the thing I was using, the one that you just slip the Switch in, you can use the Pro Controller. That thing doesn't
Yeah.
work, and I asked them, and they said
That
we're
doesn't
working on something. So I'm probably gonna sell the old Switch, just to make up some money for it. And it's a launch Switch, so I get away with calling it the modding Switch. I have to sell the grips with them though, so whatever.
Had they? I could just sell the console. Just say you only get the console. I take the
No,
grip. I take.
No, I know. I mean, they got. I'm not gonna have any use for the grips because they don't fit my Switch. So
Well, you said it like you didn't want to. So.
No, it's more that I wish they worked.
Oh yeah, true.
Like, it would have been nice to just like, all right, just transfer it over, boom, have all
You
this
can keep the
stuff.
Joy Cons too. I keep the Joy Cons. They're mine. You can't use the Joy Cons on that, right? Are they a little bit bigger?
No, you can. They're all the same Joy-Cons.
Okay. I thought they were like supposedly like a little bit bigger. That's why like certain peripherals don't work on where the Joy-Con slots are too.
So what I've been hearing,
Like my controllers don't work like the fucking big ones with the big sticks.
maybe. So
supposedly it doesn't work.
what I've been hearing is that Nintendo has been trying to fix Joy-Con drift, but like incrementally, slightly.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's do
Welcome,
this.
bitch. Oh, I gotta
Sure.
take a shit now.
All right.
Oh man, it's turtling. Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
'Kay.
He's got a big ass board. All right, trivia.
I'm not gonna think about it. The question it was gonna ask was in 64, what was the controversial projectile that targets the race leader? I was trying to figure out a way to phrase that so you guys wouldn't know that off the bat. It's called
Oh.
Blue Shell, but whatever.
The blue show. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that one's an easy one. All right. Here's one. What are the nicknames for the 4 Pac-Man ghosts?
Oh no. All right, yeah, I think this is right. Wait, am I spelling his name right? Wait, I don't think I spelled it. I spell his fucking name.
It's with a Y.
Shut up. They all have
You
fucking
shut up.
Y's in them.
All right. On 3. 1,
Wait,
2.
let me just cross this
Oh.
out so you can't see my misspelling. All right, there we go.
All right. 1,
right.
2, 3. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde is actually it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
I
was
just
like,
put them in different orders.
no,
That's Clyde.
that looks like Slinky.
Inky, Slinky, that's a P. That's
It
a
does come
fucking
out with
B.
Slinky.
I
Yeah,
didn't put
I'll
fucking Slinky. It's Blinky.
Can you see how it looks like Slinky though?
It's a fucking B.
It kind of looks like it. Okay,
Oh,
now up
my
close,
fucking
let's
dick.
look at B.
Yeah, that's an upside
Further
down.
away,
S.
it looks like an S.
That's a fucking. Now it looks like an S if I fucking turn it upside down like a fucking idiot. I don't write my S's like they're fucked up. I just didn't close my B out.
Close your
Always
B.
close your B out.
It's a fucking. I know it because fucking. I know it. All right. I watched the Pac-Man cartoon. I want to hear this shit.
Okay, next question.
Right.
What is the name of the main playable character in the Metro series?
Oh, I don't know how to spell his name though. Can I just say it? If he doesn't know it.
No, I don't know. I still haven't played them.
Go
yet.
ahead.
Artyom.
Yes.
Artyom.
Okay, Gore's
Here,
up
I'll try
1.
to. Here. Wait, is that? No, that's definitely not how you spell it. No,
Yeah, it is.
Artyom. Is it?
Yep.
Artyom?
Yep.
All right. Oh my god. Never mind. Artyom.
In the 1997 game Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, who is the CEO of Rupture Farms?
I mean, I played that game. I don't remember. Though.
Is it going to be a non-answer? I feel like you guys go both in
Yeah.
your face.
Yeah. I don't remember. I played it. I don't remember though.
Unfortunately, idiots, it was Moloch the Gluckin.
I like it. I don't look.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how the fuck?
Oh, you fucking idiots! It obviously was
fucking silly
the fuck?
motherfuckers.
Stupid asshole bastards.
Yeah. While I look for a good one, what's the name of the witch of Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh, Stinky. This isn't a real one, right? So.
You guys both know it.
No, it's Gruntilda, right?
David,
Is
you
that
know
right?
Yeah, yeah, Gruntilda.
Witchy
Ah,
poo?
David, Gore would have won.
Oh no. Oh shit! You said an easy one, so I just.
That's why I asked. I was like, David, you know it? And Gore was
well,
like, yeah,
to
it's
be fair,
Gruntilda.
if you've never played Banjo Kazooie, then I mean,
I played them. I just don't.
Ah,
I don't love them either. I just
We should have went for it. Gore would have won.
Uh,
Now, whenever if David wins this, Gore's like, yeah, well, I gave him
yeah,
that.
well, I fucking got the Gruntilda one.
Have either of you guys played the point and click adventure game Beneath a Steel Sky?
Yes.
Oh, there's a new one coming out. No,
All
I
right.
haven't.
Well,
No. Oh, that's fucked up. I should have got the Gruntilda one then.
In the point-and-click adventure game Beneath the Steel Sky, what is the name of Robert Foster's robot companion?
Oh, fuck.
Unface.
Gruntilda.
Gruntilda. Cuntilda.
I actually genuinely don't remember.
All right, good. Phew. Inky.
It's Joey.
Oh, Joey. Of course.
Wheeler.
This is a new one. I know
the
there's a.
game's gone by game.
We're not playing that. I'm not playing it. It's a strategy game, right?
No, it's a point-and-click adventure.
That's why I said
that's
the
right, you
point-and-click
just said
adventure.
I just heard. I heard something about some Joey or some shit. I
Okay.
blanked out the last 5 minutes.
What science fiction themed Japanese role-playing game series is developed by Tri-Ace?
I'm sorry. What?
Which science fiction themed Japanese role-playing game series is developed by Tri-Ace?
What the fuck does try it? Who the
Produced?
fuck
You
is
said
Trice?
or made?
Game series developed by Tri-Ace.
About Triace. I don't think I've ever heard of Triace.
Like, I'm sure I have some games in my collection from science fiction action RPG. You said?
Just a Japanese role-playing game.
I don't even know what to write.
Oh, there's only one. No, I could have sworn that was Square though. No, that's not Square.
Just say it.
I only have
You can
one
just say
guess
it.
for it. Star Ocean.
Star Ocean's indeed correct.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
All right, 1-1.
Star Ocean. Well, Star Ocean, but didn't Capcom do like the later ones?
I think they published them.
Oh, all right.
In the 1986
Square, one of
arcade
them.
game Outrun, what type of
Yeah,
car does the player control?
Oh, I don't know. I love Outrun, but I'm not a car guy. So I don't give a fuck.
Camaro.
Lamborghini.
I don't know.
Ferrari,
Ferrari.
Testarossa,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Spider.
Of course. If one of the fucking games is called something Ferrari, whatever. Fuck. God damn it.
Ferrari.
That was a-
whatever. Fuck.
Yeah, it was called like something Ferrari. Fuck you or. All right, next one.
Released for the Sega CD peripheral to the Mega Drive in
he's gonna get
1992,
this.
which full motion video game has the player controlling?
Night Trap. I won. Or a double switch. Either one.
Uh,
I win.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, it was Night Trap.
Yeah,
that was
that's it.
funny.
It's Sewer Shark. That's why he was laughing.
TMC Music Factory.
All right, here's
wait, is that
here-
the one where it's a basketball game?
here might be a killer blow for Gore. Let's see if Gore has this. What is the name of the time manipulating weapon used by the prince in Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time?
Oh, this should be obvious. Oh. Pretty sure that's what it's called.
It should be obvious. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Answers.
what the weapon is.
3, 2, 1.
I'm pretty sure the.
Dagger of Time is actually it. Gore, you
Yeah.
won.
Sands of Time is the actual shit that's in it.
Gotcha.
It was a dagger, baby.
Dagger.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
watch
congratulations,
what
Gore.
you're
You almost shot yourself in the foot by giving David a free pass, but you brought it back
How did I give him a
Also-
free pass?
because you gave him Gruntilda. Also, I didn't mention I played Deathloop earlier.
That's
this
that's
week, too.
bullshit. You said this is an easy one until I find another one. You just said that. So. What'd you play?
Played Deathloop a little bit. Pretty cool so
Oh,
far.
yeah.
That voice actor's fucking great. Like immediately, you hear him speak right away, you're like, all right, I can get used to this.
Hey. I don't want to say what I was about to say. Never mind. It's a spoiler.
I'll play more of it this weekend though. All right.
No, nothing
I
for
can't
that
wait-
game, but he's the voice actor for another character in another game.
I can't wait till
And
you both
I-
fully finish that game. I want to talk.
Yeah,
about
I'll get back to it soon.
I got on
They actually
GameFly,
just
so
they had a update that came out recently that fixed a lot of the NPC AI. So
nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
yeah,
I
so
got on
now that-
GameFly, so I gotta rush
now
through it
they're
very
better.
soon.
So now I'm really fucked.
All right, first
Wow.
story. Metroid's doing great.
I can't see it. Show me. It's white.
Show me the Roy.
So Metroid in Japan, Metroid Dread has outsold every other Metroid game, and Metroid Dread in the UK, it's the
Sold-
fastest
outsold the
selling
last
game.
one?
Yeah.
Which
So-
I think the last one was the best selling.
Yeah,
there.
so Metroid's doing
So-
well. Go figure. If you revive a
Um,
franchise and give it love like it should be, it does really well.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah, I played this game. I wanted to talk about it here. I'm only about 3 hours.
Not
in, so I'm
worth
very far.
$60. Fucking
Yeah,
Nintendo can't
game
keep
looks
getting
like
away with
balls.
it, bro.
Have you seen God of War? That game makes my nipples hard. It looks real. Kratos' beard. All right, let's just shut the fuck up for forever. How about this? I wish I could just make it so that everybody would shut up.
You
know what I mean? Like, just like no, I mean like actually like in life, shut
I
up.
think that's called killing people.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I know my
Whoa.
next profession. I think that's called killing people.
The killing
Well,
of the sacred people.
Whoa! Allegedly, I killed those people. All right, I don't want to get too far into it. Doing some hitman shit. All right, the chandelier fell on accident. There was just a Metroid Dread hate. I Metroid Dread hate fucking group that was there, and their chandelier was just there.
Shout outs to the new book by Gore. If I did it.
If I didn't do it, it's gonna be it's called.
Wait, hold on.
If I
didn't do it. Anyway, talk about this game.
I wouldn't be in jail.
I'm going to jail.
I'm in jail. Anyway, yeah. So Metroid Dread is great. I really love what I've played so far. And Mercury Steam, of course, also did the Samus Returns. They also did the Castlevania Lords of Shadow games. So hey, it's just weird that they're both doing Castlevania and Metroid. So
maybe it seems like they know what they're doing.
It's almost like they should probably just do those two franchises.
Who did Federation Force?
I don't know. I don't fucking care. I don't want to know. It might have been them. I hope not. But they've made some iffy games here and there for the most part. But like Lords of Shadow 2, I did not like. But and you know what? Lords of Shadow: The Mirrors of Fate, the 2D one was pretty good. I actually, funny enough, I never played that much of Lords of Shadow, the first one, which I heard was great. I don't know who they are. Are they defunct now?
No, they're the ones that made Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, they made Luigi's Mansion 3?
Mm-hmm. And
cool.
2.
All right. Oh, and Dark Moon?
They went Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, Federation Force, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Well, Federation Force, I heard
actually wasn't that bad.
Wasn't terrible. It's
the way like, they advertised it, pretty shitty.
I heard that multiplayer mode was fun.
Yeah.
But it was like Rocket League.
Yeah.
That was pretty much what I heard it was. Anyway, yeah, no, this game's great. It really is, and I'm happy that it controls fucking so well, and the Emmys are terrifying. Every time I'm like, oh no, I have to go through a fucking Emmy area because they're only in particular areas and not in the entire map, which is nice.
Lords.
Just little. Oh, Space Lords is that's a renamed game. I forgot it was like Raiders of the
Broken Planet.
Broken Planet. There you go. Yeah, they renamed that. I remember that game.
Mercury Steam did that game.
Yeah, I know. That was I remember that was a game that looked really cool, and I guess it just failed so hard they had to switch the name to something stupid like Space Lords. Space Lords.
So here's the history of.
It sounds like Star Lord, maybe. I don't know.
Here's the history of all of Mercury Steam. Yeah. 2004, American McGee presents Scrapland.
Oh, I played that game. That was alright. It was like a nice little platform.
2006, for the Nokia 6680 and Nokia N70, they made the game Zombies.
Oh, wow.
In 2007, Clive Barker's Jericho.
Oh, no, they made that? That game sucks my balls.
2010.
Okay.
Fuck you. Of course you'd like it. I knew you would.
2010, they made Lord of Shadow.
Lords of Shadow was
2013,
good.
They made the Lord of Shadow Mirror of Fate.
I did play that one. I like that.
2014, Lord of Shadow 2.
Yeah, I did not like that one.
2017, Samus Returns.
I did like that one.
2017, they made Mercury Steam. Or not Mercury Steam, Space Lord, sorry.
I was about to say that's their name.
And then 2021, Metroid Dread. Now, granted, it's kind of iffy right now the way I'm looking at it. So, Lord of Shadow 1, great. Co-developed by Kojima Productions.
It was Kojima directed, too.
Samus Returns and Metroid Dread,
I think it was directed.
Both co-developed by Nintendo EPD.
Wait, which one?
Samus Returns and Dread.
Yeah, but like they directed Samus Returns, right?
I'll check that. But Lord of Shadow 2 was solo made by Metroid or by Mercury Steam.
Are you sure it was Samus Returns wasn't just singly just developed by them?
Both
I heard it was always them. It was always them. But all right. well, it doesn't matter. This game's great. So whatever. Like if they need a crutch, then they need a crutch to make a good game.
Hey, well, I mean,
say.
it's still it's
But-
it's their name plastered on it, which is cool. So
yeah,
obviously
I also
they've done most of
remember
it.
2014 was when Konami started becoming fucking weird with their shit. So Lords of Shadow 2 could have been like, hey man, let's like fuck it up and make it all stealth. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm playing as Dracula. I want to be fucking. I want to stealth around sewers. What the fuck is this? That's Metal Gear Solid shit. Don't put your shit in like that's all Lords of Shadow 2 was. It was like all shitty stealth. It's so bad. But yeah, I mean the combat was fine, I guess. But anyway, yeah, this game's great. So I'm glad it's doing well. Also, there's a news story about like all the other ones rising in sales on like Wii U and shit wherever you can buy them.
That actually I'm part of that. I bought a Fusion and Zero Mission on Wii U.
Yeah, I have I think Zero Mission on 3DS. That was part of the you bought the 3DS too early. Here's a bunch of free shit.
You spent a lot of money
initiative.
you shouldn't have.
It might have been Fusion. I don't remember. But yeah, I might actually do that too. Hook up my Wii U and get. I don't need to get Super Metroid because yeah, it's on fucking
Switch
SNES thing. So
yeah,
but
but
I do want to get either Zero Mission or fucking Fusion, whatever one I'm missing. I don't remember.
yeah,
But,
and I bought those were games I would have totally loved to have in the collection, but right now, nah. The way
Yeah, they're expensive as
shut the
right
fuck up right now. Yeah.
Yep, I have them, but
Same
I'd
thing with
rather play
Minish
'em
Cap.
on-
I'm probably gonna end up. I think I might have bought that actually. I think I did buy Minish Cap because I saw that. That also fucking.
Hey, Castlevania Advance did so well. I could see Nintendo's like, fuck it, just put the 2 Metroid games on there
Yeah,
and the 2
wish.
GBA ones.
I was
and
hoping-
shit, put Metroid 2 in there too.
I was
Fuck it,
hoping when
the
they
portable
mentioned
versions.
that when they had that direct moment where they talked about they were expanding it on the expansion pass, I was hoping that would include
Right.
GBA games on it.
GBA, yeah. Oh, well, N64 was first. Remember?
Yeah.
N64 came out before, so maybe next will be GBA, and then
Hopefully.
that'll be it because they ain't doing GameCube.
No, not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna put Melee on there. You fucking maybe if Ultimate fucking dies out somehow in the next few years,
Yeah, even though people
maybe they'll be like, well, Melee's on there now. You can
Ta-da.
play that, and you have to buy it.
they add characters to the melee.
Oh, I could totally see them doing that. Not to add characters Melee, but I could see them like saying, yeah, we're gonna put Melee up, but this one you have to buy this one. This one you have to buy. Like all the other ones are
Melee
free.
HD.
You can get Billy Hatcher and his stupid egg, but fucking
In 2-3 years when
Yeah, no, that's
when
what I'm saying.
Ultimate
It'll be
slows
like it's-
down, yeah, just put melee HD
Melee
up.
HD. I mean, they did
It-
Skyward Sword HD, so
Yeah, it'll
and
sell.
nobody liked that game. So
The only thing that
except
they'd
me.
have to watch out for is because if they modify melee HD at all, people are gonna be upset. They're gonna just
oh, you know they're going to.
yeah, they probably are.
They're gonna put Wii controls in it or something.
Yeah. Well, Wii U
Wacko.
gamepad
Oh, they'll
compatibility.
put tripping. They'll put tripping
Yeah,
in it like
tripping in
they would Brawl.
But yeah, Metroid's doing great. That's cool to hear. I'm glad that it's getting a resurgence.
Yep.
Especially Dread, that's kind of like that's very poetic. I feel like the game that's been just
Yeah.
in limbo forever came out and just doing gangbusters.
Yep. And
And the
now
people-
this is out, so the next Metroid game to be in limbo forever is Prime 4. So there you go. Now
I feel like
it's lost its place.
this is really a good moment for Metroid to be back in the forefront
Oh,
for
yeah.
Nintendo. Just
And this is the 2D one. You can only
Yeah.
imagine how the 3D shooter looking.
and just because it's fucking happening, and it mentions there too. The Prime trilogy is happening. There's
Yeah,
no the fuck way it's not.
I don't know. They said it's hard.
Yeah, there's
said
no
it's
no
hard to
fucking
port.
way it's not.
Oh,
I'm sure
too
it's already
hard,
made.
though.
I'm sure they had it ready, but they had to scrap over,
But
so they're
it's
just holding on
hard.
to it. In about a year, next year, I could feel it happening next year. They're gonna get the
Hard.
Prime trilogy. That's gonna buzz out and do great, and then Metro Prime 4 doesn't happen. Boom, money everywhere.
Wasn't that like the saddest fucking thing when they said like it's too hard to port the old games over? It sounded like you saw that article, right, where they said like
It was
like
the
Metro Prime
developer
trilogy-
that did
I
stuff
think it was
like
the
that.
third one, right? It was the third game that was like giving them a problem. I thought I read, right?
Yeah,
'cause
I forget
I'm
the
assuming the
context
Wii
of it, but like there
controls.
was like a developer talking about that. But I mean, like they got
Which
fucking,
they already fucking did. They already fucking made a Wii game where you could play. Just literally put that on there. Put the same fucking controls. I don't give a shit.
I'll play with
I'll
them.
play with Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 3 was fine with the Joy-Con. I mean, not the Joy-Con, the little shitty thing.
The Wiimotes.
Yeah, there you go. That thing.
Just make it
But,
required and whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I
Metroid
guess-
3,
no, 'cause I
Metroid
guess-
Prime 3 is gonna be hard because that was required, 100%.
Well, yeah, no, I guess they will have to find a way because with the Switch Lite, they won't be able to have that.
Yeah,
But
Well,
whatever.
they did with Skyward Sword.
I mean, Galaxy got away with it. I mean, people.
And Skyward Sword isn't the best example because I don't like either controls at this point. But yeah, whatever. I swear to God, the Wiimote controls are better. I don't know what the fuck they did. I played that. I'm like, this is not the same. There's no way in hell. Like, there's no way. Like back then, I was sick of fucking motion controls, and I played that game. I was like, this is cool.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm glad Metroid. If this does well, I mean, it did do well, but if this continues, put that Prime trilogy out, Prime 4, Metroid's I think back into the.
It's still #1 best-selling game on Switch right now, digitally. Wait, you know what's #2? Nickelodeon.
It's a good time.
And #3 is Diablo 3 or 2, wherever the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I did play that, and I got a refund. So, there you go. That's all I gotta say about that.
Is it worth getting
I
when it's
bought-
cheaper?
I'm sure it is. I was playing it. I'm like, you know what? This is fun.
Not today.
I'm not gonna do this right now. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna wait until later. So I got a refund on Xbox. I was like, I want a refund. I'm gonna put like 30 minutes of it. And they were like, all right, fam, here you go.
There you
Cool.
go.
Thank you. I have $30.
Try doing that on PlayStation now.
No. I was about to buy on PS5 too, so that's good at it.
But yeah, so shout out to that. Now let's bring F-Zero back and bring Star Fox back properly. None of that Zero bullshit.
Yeah, no Zero shit. No Grand Prix shit.
Anyway,
whatever the fuck that was about.
Speaking of bringing things back,
yep,
there's an all new GTA for all these kids to experience for the first time.
All new. They're gonna be really upset when they find out it's not
There's no online.
Yeah. What? I was promised 3
Where's
online.
my shark cards?
Where's my shark card? I want to waste my grandma's money when she's in the hospice bed.
Before I get into this, April in the chat saying, just watch Halloween Kills and gotta say it's pretty good. Also, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, baby? I'm gonna see it tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it for the video.
What's that on again?
Peacock. Peacock.
It's like the $5 tier though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's $5, but I think it has ads.
Tell me if the ads like really fuck that movie up.
Yeah, I think there's a $10 version of it. So
there's a $10 ad free, yeah.
Yeah, but it's only for certain movies. So I'm assuming Halloween Kills will be one of those movies, but certain movies that will have ads. So yeah, this got announced, even though it's been rumored for fucking months, it feels like. And not only rumored, it was pretty much leaked like a few days before this
by Rockstar themselves.
It's with their launcher. It's a little weird that it's coming out this year, and it's supposed to be like a pretty sizable remaster too. Like it's not gonna look like amazing, but it's gonna look better. And I read their little website thing because they have like all the features to expect. They're gonna rework a lot of the gameplay. So I'm assuming they're gonna change it so now there's no weird targeting system for the 3 and Vice City.
What about the soundtrack?
I'm sure the soundtrack could be there.
Well, I mean,
they have all the money in the world.
They remastered the what was it? San Andreas, but it didn't have the soundtrack in it.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming this is a big thing though. Like when San Andreas,
it's kind of got like pushed out there. Like what?
It was a $5. It was a $5 downloadable too.
I hope it's up there.
Remember? It was like super cheap.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be supposedly $70 is the fucking rumored price for this. Which
yeesh. But if they show me that if they show me they gave a fuck about this and really do it, then cool.
The one thing I want is just put autos, like put checkpoints, please. Those old games are fucking.
Well, the thing is with these games, they have to care to these kids now because these kids are gonna buy this game and they're gonna hate the fuck out of it if it's not like more streamlined, you know.
Yeah. It's not gonna have any online, so right there you're gonna lose most of your people. I mean, I guess they could put online, but San Andreas did have a co-op mode if you found it. I don't know if you ever remember that. Like, there was a co-op mode where it would just be, like, one singular camera, and it just kind of, like, do, like, a Diablo isometric view. And actually, it wasn't like that. It was like, the camera just got pushed back a little bit, and then there's just another character there, and you could just play co-op. It was like a secret, almost. Like, you just had to find it in the area or the world. They better keep the cheats. Don't fuck around.
Of course, they'll keep the cheats.
Well, they will keep the cheats, but they'll disable trophies and achievements and shit. Which that'll suck because I love using cheats. Flying cars, come on now. In San Andreas, the best.
It says I can relive my memories of playing San Andreas as a 5-year-old, even though it's already on consoles.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a better version. And
I
more
hope it looks
expensive.
good. I hope it's made well. Because I've
Yeah.
actually never played 3 or Vice City.
Vice City is my favorite. That Vice City was the one that has the best soundtrack, and also because I'm not really into rap and shit, and that's a lot of in San Andreas. So, I mean, there's a lot of other stuff, but like Vice City, like that has some of my favorite songs in it. Like I love that soundtrack, and the story's great too. Ray Liotta's in it.
Apparently says I made
Yeah.
my CJ look like Big Smoke.
Yeah, just two big smokes. I love Big Smoke.
All
All I
right.
had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Well, that's all I knew.
Well.
There's no news this week.
That's it. Well, I mean, this is pretty big news. I'm hyped. Oh, but that video says I'm not hyped. Go down, scroll down. Let everybody see
Oh, Mudahar?
it. I'm hyped. Oh no, Mudhar, is that his name?
Yeah.
I don't watch him. Yeah, I know him. I just don't watch him. Anyway, he's not hyped, so never mind. Fuck it.
Neither is David.
Honestly, I shouldn't be hyped until I see something. So.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Hey, but it's Rockstar. Like, I don't think Rockstar will fuck this up. I mean, this is like 3 of their biggest franchises, like biggest games, not franchise, but it's their one big franchise. I don't think they fuck it up. I really don't think. I think it's just gonna be a very tuned version of these old games. Like, it's gonna like work better. Like the driving will maybe be a little bit better. The aim, I hope the gunplay will be better at least because the 3
no, it has to be.
3 in Vice City is not very good now. Because especially 3 with the fucking auto target, like it doesn't even feel right. I hope they keep the same death animations though. Those are hilarious. And they're flying in the air like fucking still. They better keep that though. That's classic. Anyway.
All right. Well,
there you go.
That was the Blu-ray Podcast, episode number 134. We're going to transition over to Games Gone By here in a second. While we talk about Games Gone By, let's go over that schedule super quick again. October 28th is our Bioshock episode. My first time ever playing that game. November 4th will be the Games Gone By Season 2 retrospective. And November 26th will be Kentucky Route Zero. Gore, you have December. I'm not sure if you also want to be announcing stuff then. I don't know if it's far out or if you're good.
All right, so my December is, I already said it's going to be 2 games, but combined, it's going to be like 13 hours. So
Gotcha.
So it's going to be short.
It's not the game 12 hours.
No, it's a sequel.
13.
No, it's 13 hours, the Michael Bay movie.
Are you going to announce anything?
By the way, Michael Bay movie had the Cloverfield 10 Clover Lane trailer.
Whoa.
Remember that?
Yeah,
I remember that. I was in the theater losing my mind. Nobody else gave a shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I remember
no one's talking.
You came back home.
I made a video about
guys,
it.
I gotta talk about this.
I made a video about it, and a guy like shared on a bunch of media sites.
You were the one that broke that news pretty much to a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah. Because I got like 40,000 views or whatever. Like, what?
What the fuck? Is this fucking
No,
fat guy talking? Is this fat guy real?
Is fat guy real? A big red arrow to my face.
Yeah.
Fake?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be announcing any of those games this episode, or are you gonna wait? Up to you.
Maybe I should wait until. I mean, I guess I can. I know what they are.
Up to you.
Yeah, do it.
You know, I'm gonna wait until Bioshock.
Damn. David. David just ignore him.
Sorry. Hey, I'll give you a hint. How about that? I'll give you a hint. All right, how about this? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint, you both have one guess each.
We'll do it on the episode here in a second.
All right.
So if you want to hear that, stay tuned in a second when we transition to Night Trap's Games Gone By. I didn't advertise at the front. teespring.com/store/blue-rupees. Go check that out. Not Another Movie Podcast remake is going up next week as well. We talk about a lot of new movies. We're going to have another 3 movies set up for everyone to go watch.
Yep.
Be another triple threat before we leave off with October. And then Goro will have his pick back.
Yep.
Yes. I'll stream sometimes. If you guys are bored, I'll stream probably tomorrow. Or if you're listening to this Saturday on, what is that going to be, October 16th. I'm probably going to make a thing of it. Maybe we'll hang out, play some Jackbox. Any of the viewers out there want to watch, Gore will stream it on his side too. I'm not sure how that works. We'll see how that works. It should be fine.
I can record myself. Well, no, they ain't gonna do anything. You don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Nah, I can record. Business. It's my fucking stream. I'll do what I want. Fuck you, Twitch.
No, not about that. I'm saying I'm trying to figure out the latency to get everyone in the group, but it should be fine. I don't see an issue with that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it should be it. Latency on this. Are you gonna stream it directly through Discord so we can see the screen?
these are all on Steam now for me. So
All right, that's what I figured.
yeah, so we'll figure out a way to play that there. So we'll stream on Saturday. We'll do some Jackbox Party Pack 8, maybe some of the other ones too, how we're feeling it. But I definitely want to get through 8. I know Gore barely played 7, so we'll have to play 7 as well.
Yeah.
And then I myself will be streaming Visage at some point this week. And then should I stream my first playthrough of Bioshock? You think that'd be interesting for everyone?
Yeah, maybe.
Thinking about it.
It's a little long, but yeah.
It is.
It's like 15 hours long.
I also need to watch Squid Game still. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, stay tuned for games.
Anyway, eat ass. Eat ass. My favorite quote from Game of Thrones. There is no God.
David, what's your favorite quote in Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm small. I'm upset.
Speaking of small and upset, welcome to Games Gone By. This is our retrospective series. We go in and play a game for the first time. A lot of times, whoever nominated
Leave a
tells us to play
comment
stuff like
about
that.
Leave a comment about your favorite Game of Thrones quote. Leave the
Hell yeah.
quote full. I don't want to see. I want to see uncensored.
Smash that like button. Hit us with a comment. Gore will read on next podcast.
There's a brave men knocking on our door. Let's go kill them. It's my favorite. Pretty much everything Tyrion said in the first 4 seasons is gold.
That's respectable. David, we're talking about Night Trap. You picked Night Trap.
Hell yeah.
This is the final month of the season, so you used the final month to use your mid-season or mid-month game rather. You picked Night Trap.
Midsummer.
So talk about why you picked Night Trap.
So, I was going back and forth on quite a few different games. When I initially announced that, I was kind of going back and forth on them. Chris actually messaged like, "You're thinking of Night Trap as one of them, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah." And then that's I actually kind of went to it because Night Trap is a game I actually really enjoy. I have a big love of FMV style games. I grew up with Command and Conquer and with Wing Commander and a lot of FMV heavy games. And I actually was one of those kids that wished I had this Sega CD because I do really enjoy a lot of those FMV style games. That's why after I discovered the Complex and Night Shift and those other kind of games like that, I'm like, ooh, these are right up my alley. And I decided to go with this one because one, I figured it was one that everyone's familiar with, but maybe not necessarily has actually had a chance to play. And it's an interesting experiment of a game. It's a game that if you want to actually play the game, you can't enjoy the game. But if you watch the movie component to it, it is a fun but kind of like schlocky movie. So there's a lot of layers to discuss.
Kind of schlocky.
It's a bit
that whole shit is fucking nuts. Even for like the 80s, which this was filmed during the 80s, but it came out in the early 90s, supposedly. So I didn't know that. So did a little research. I think this was like filmed as its own thing. Like it was gonna be something different, and then they just took it and made it into Night Trap.
Yeah, it was repurposed, which is why when around the time it came out, if not actually a little bit before, there was a movie version that circulated on VHS.
Right. I'm assuming that's the same thing with Double Switch, because that's the same director too. I'd assume that's the same thing. I don't know.
Possibly Double Switch. I'm not as familiar with.
I'm pretty sure it's the same director, so I have no idea. Maybe it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me if all these the fucking full motion video games back then were all directed by the same guy, because they all feel like it.
Well, it's not a full motion.
Yeah. No, well, the intro is, and then after that, it's just pictures. I only know that because I Angry Video Game Nerd. Because it starts off with full motion. It's just like the girl. It just zooms on her breasts. And it's like, all right, and then it goes to the game. And it's just all still pictures. I'm like, all right. It's like, all right, cool.
It's actually wild too.
Well, that's all right.
We'll
That's
play it
okay.
one day.
She knew. She knew what was going on. Yeah, I want to play it. Well, play it. Not even watch it. You can't even really say that. It's like
So-
looking at. I guess
David.
more.
Yo.
This is gonna be a short episode, but let's give a little bit of history. Let's go.
Every time he says that,
well, I mean,
every time
we
every
know
time he
more.
says
This
that.
isn't gonna be a
That's
more.
a fucking jinx.
We're not. Well, I mean,
Fucking
last episode.
summer rain
There's
over here.
actually a bit to talk about with this game.
Well,
I mean, I still
history-wise,
think it's gonna be
right?
one
Like-
of our shorter.
Like speaking of that is what I mean.
You just,
No, I was just talking about like in terms of the actual game itself. But history-wise, it is a little bit of an interesting story with this because this came out at an interesting perfect storm. So this came out back
movie?
when we well, Night Trap in general, because the Night Trap game came out when a lot of conversations were being
seen Night
had.
Trap?
He did.
well, it's not too far off. I don't agree. I mean, I don't disagree.
Oh,
Good. Oh
But,
shit! Sorry.
No, it's all good.
True feelings.
Hell yeah. But no, it came out at an interesting time because when it initially was coming out, there still wasn't really a rating system for games, and there was a lot that still was being discussed. You know, partially because of also Doom, and by extension with what happened with Columbine, what happened with Mortal Kombat. There was a lot of discussions kind of going
Alex
on,
Kidd.
and Night Trap was one of the big games that like you can go ahead and do this horrible shit, and one of the things that just the foresight just doesn't happen. You had a representative from Nintendo during those Senate hearings be like, you would never find this garbage on any of our systems. Meanwhile,
It's on
I have
Nintendo
the
Switch.
physical on Switch, exactly.
Yeah. I play on Steam.
Eat shit happened.
Miyamoto-san. Got you.
Mimo
Reggie.
8 son this coming.
Fucking got
Yeah,
him.
Doug Bowser more like fucking Doug. Wow.
Doesn't
when
hurt.
he sees it's on the eShop. He's probably like, wow.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson. Just shout out. Shout out to Owen Wilson.
Yeah,
I bet he
shout out
played. I bet he played Night Trap. I bet he auditioned for Night Trap. And he got rejected.
Nintendo just ate their fucking words. You're right, Brony.
Yeah, and they ate my
salad.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Salad. Because
So,
I bought it on Switch.
It
It's
has a
mine.
lot of
You can't take it away from
controversy.
me.
Yeah,
I don't know why. After playing it, I don't. Even back then, I still don't understand why.
It's definitely not a particularly violent game.
No.
Yeah, looking at it from the lens of the time though, still
Sure.
because this was you were interacting
Sure.
with basically,
But you
people
are
in the field.
saving the girls.
But no one ever has that context. No one ever really talked about that.
The whole premise is save these girls.
It reminds me of that Mass Effect drama. Like you could fuck
Yeah.
an alien, and then it was
and then
Jeff Keighley on there. Like
showed up. He was like, yeah, but there's like a deep romance. Like
he's
you're
like
actually,
you
forming
can't just
relationships.
have sex with them. You have to romance them. And
No, but
actually
I
get-
saw a blue butt.
Is it
Well,
true you
alright,
see a
well.
nipple?
Well, yeah, barely. Yeah. It's hot too. He
I
says.
feel like the context of video games all the time just taken out.
By the way, I saw the new Muppets movie and Jeff Keighley's in it. It's very weird. I just want to throw it out there.
Interesting.
Yeah, just want to throw that out there. That's not a lie. He has a cameo, which isn't surprising considering a couple months ago when he did his little live stream thing, he mentioned at the end that he was in the new Muppets movie. But still watching it, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like at the movie, like,
Gore
It was
pinched
weird.
himself.
All the
Is this a
Game
dream?
Game
I pinched
Award
myself.
shared universe.
yeah, it was really weird. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so it's one of those things that there's a lot of interesting controversies, and
Interesting.
it's one of those things that when it comes to the game itself, I mean, that's the biggest thing that people talk about is the kind of legacy for it. And then when you actually get to the game, it's a bizarre.
Like you don't see almost any of them die. Like the only times you ever see them die is if you fail, but you barely even see that. You see like the fucking stupid thing that the dumb fuck.
The most gruesome
gremlin
thing
guy-
is you see that guy hanging upside down, and even then, it's
Yeah,
like,
that's it. But that's a man. No one cares. Who killed the guy? Fuck him. He's like a Rambo dude anyway. He deserved it. Yeah, that guy sucks. By the way, he didn't do a goddamn thing. He's like, I'm a commando. He walks in, dies. Like fucking
most of them
sucks.
don't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, but at least the other ones like either didn't die or lasted longer than I'm a Marine, go, go, go. And he goes in and dies immediately. It's like, at least the other ones ran in and did something. Like, I don't know what the black guy was doing the entire time. He comes in with this like, really terrible accent. He's like, hey, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
I mean, it was funny, don't get me wrong. But it's like...
So yeah, it was a large controversy. To put it in like perspective at the time, sure. But like it's hilarious thinking that that's like the fucking extremity of what they thought was. We were talking about agony and succubus. Just
yeah. Yeah, I wish that game came out back in the early 90s. People would have fucking lost their minds.
Look at this video game.
Jack Thompson would have fucking exploded out of his asshole. Like,
you would have shown up in succubus.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's going to hell. Take more
David,
comment from me.
Do you want to also share the anecdote about a certain person that you've purchased stuff from and why you have a copy of that game? Why do you have a copy of Night Trap, David?
Oh yeah. So I do have 2 copies of Night Trap. So I have the one that is the limited run game version.
I have
and
that too.
I do actually have the Sega CD version. Because of a certain individual, John, who Adrian and I have talked about his store multiple times on this podcast. I like ordering from him online, but
yeah, shout out to Snazzy Gamers. That's their website, right? SnazzyGamers.com, or that's what it's called, right?
No, Gamers Anonymous.
Yeah, there you go. What the fuck? I'm trying to help him out. He's not even. No, that's his name. Snazzy Gamers. Well, if you put SnazzyGamers.com, it'll redirect to Gamers Aluminum. What'd you say?
Gamers Aluminum.
Let me see the article.
Gamers Anonymous? Oh, is that where you went? No one's gonna get that reference. I don't even think Adrian got it.
No, I know.
Alright, he gets it.
Yeah, I'm up to date with lore.
Deep in the Philverse.
Deep in the Philippines.
Into this Philverse, that's gonna be the straight to DVD Asylum ripoff of the Into the Spider-Verse.
Hell yeah!
So there's a It's happened in 2014. Back at the shop that I used to work for, I wasn't there at the time, but someone came in with 203 copies of Night Trap to trade into that store. And to this day, he just still has copies of this. To the point he just tries to give them away a lot of times, just like whatever.
David has one of those fabled copies.
Yes. During an auction, he was like, he told the story of it, and I was like, hey, with my order, can I just have one of those? Like, yeah, sure. I'll just fucking throw it in there. Have that.
Fucking freeloader. What the fuck? He's just like, can I have a free game, please? I would have said no.
I didn't even ask for it.
I was gonna give it to you too, but now you asked, you greedy fuck. Now you ain't getting shit. Fuck you. I'm gonna seal a dog turd in this fucking package. That's what you'll get, fucker. Night crap.
Just imagine rolling up there, and he had vans, like a van full of boxes.
Oh, I did the shoes.
Like a van full of boxes. Just came in, just put them on the table, and said, "Hey, I'm trying to sell all this."
Is Van shoes or is this just clothing brand?
No, it's shoes.
I think it's shoes.
It's shoes. Okay, I made accurate reference.
David is a true collector of games. Says A Pepperoni.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he has a disc only copy of Night Trap.
Sadly, what a fucking complete a box, but I'll take it.
Sorry, I had to rat him out there by saying it was disc only. I do remember it being disc only.
Yeah.
So
he sold the ones with the boxes already.
David, you can tell he's a collector because he has the Zebo.
So let's talk about this game now. So tell us about what you experienced with the game, and me and Gore will follow up.
What did you experience?
So I played this game many moons ago, and it was fun to kind of go back and I forgot to mention.
Was it a dark, stormy night too?
Hell yeah! It was fun to go back to this game. I have a soft spot for this game. Again, I love that kind of just FMV, fringy, just weird. I like this shit. I enjoy it. I unironically like Stuart Gart. You know, a lot of the Fahrenheit. I actually really like a lot of those.
Fahrenheit's a little different.
Fahrenheit's a little different.
You still play it. You're like moving around and yeah. But you hate Heavy Rain though.
Yeah.
But that's the same developers.
It's
I
Night
was
Trap.
no, I'm talking about Fahrenheit on Sega CD.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about because in everywhere else besides America, Indigo Prophecy was called Fahrenheit.
Gotcha. No, I'm not.
I thought you were just being cute
For
because
once,
it's
I'm
called
not trying to
Fahrenheit in
be
other places.
pretentious about that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. And that game is very like there's not
Dumb.
much to it. There's not much to it. It's like one of these type of games where you're just like you press buttons and then the story happens. Anyway, continue.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so it's one of those things that I really enjoy these types of games, and so when I first experienced the game many moons ago,
Many moons ago.
many moons ago, when I was a wee lad learning how emulation worked, it was an interesting experience because I wanted to just actually follow along with the story. Again, I'm predominantly an RPG player. I love me a good RPG, and I'm a weirdo that plays fighting games a lot for the story as well. So I wanted to be enthralled in the story. And the frustrating thing is, if you try to play the game for the story, you will always fuck up and lose. You cannot play the game for the story.
That's the thing though. Why? Why are you playing the game for the story? Do you not look at the box? Do I have the box? I don't have the box. Just look at it. Why?
Because I think it's kind of a fun story.
Story. Yeah, it's a fun story. But you know what? The perfect way to really get into the story is by playing the game, not like just like watching the scenes. And don't get me wrong, the scenes are fun, but like the way the story unfolds in people's playthroughs will be different almost for everybody, because everybody's gonna play and go, actually this might be a fun game for the class, just as like a, all right, here's a, I don't know, I can't think of something, just play it, see how I work it out. But
yeah, no,
like,
see, if it was actually streamlined, they would actually, like, if they made a fucking, like, actual...
if it was like a serious story or something.
No, not even
like
that,
an actual
but
good
if
story.
they fucking explain the goddamn game, like, what the fuck you're doing.
Well, they have instructions in the 25th anniversary. Like, I didn't know at first too, and then I did 2 attempts and then went back, and the instructions really explain it. So,
what do they say?
So they tell you that like were you confused about the colors? Because that was the one thing.
How do you know which one you start with? Is it default?
No.
You start with what we talk about.
No, there's a line of there's anything like that. There's a randomized line of dialogue that you always got to try.
So I know that there's a randomized one, but is there always one in the very beginning before you even start? Then pretty much. So you just,
it always starts off with that whatever the color is that's the color for now, and then later on.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, so
someone will say like purple. Or
yeah, which is the worst overdub ever. It's,
yeah,
we're just talking, then all of a sudden you hear like a fucking what do you call it?
Hey, I give them credit though for even thinking back then to make it randomly not generate, but you know, like
strategy
put it
guides.
Yeah, because they also like you want some challenge, I guess. And if you just have like, you don't even need a strategy guide. You can literally have just someone say like, all right, these are the colors. There you go. It's like, so your friend could like have the strategy guide and just write down a little piece of paper. This is the order of the colors. When it's not working anymore, switch to this color.
Some kid's mind got blown back there. Like, I wrote the colors. We're gonna beat the game this time. All right. Oh fuck! Yeah. They said purple.
Oh fuck! But yeah, it's always in the same places though, right? Whenever they say it, right? Yeah. So they really doesn't matter. You just know when.
Oh, imagine if that was randomized too.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Hell yeah.
That would be a night trap.
The fucking moment where they start singing the fucking song. Oh my god.
Oh, that song's great. I love it. Which makes me think like that song was made for whatever that song was made for whatever this movie was supposed to be originally.
Yeah.
So
because it was meant to be like a vehicle in a lot of
So they made us, because I'm assuming it wasn't going to be called Night Trap originally. So like, did they just sing that song and they were like, we need a new name for this game? And they're like, how about we just call it fucking Night Trap after the song we fucking made for the movie? Like, all right, that's perfect.
Think that's how it went. I'm a little foggy on it because it has been a while since I looked into like the deep history of it, but I feel like that's right.
They must have refilmed stuff for this. If it was supposed to be just a movie, there's no way, because it doesn't make any sense. She's talking to the camera the entire time. Like, it's Dana Plato, who I didn't know, or Plato. I didn't know about her. She died a long time ago. I had no idea who she was. But she had like a lot of substance abuse problems. Like, I'm like, this is a fun game. Then I look up, like, it says in memory of her. I'm like, oh no, I look at her
anymore.
I'm not having fun anymore. Like a lot of the people that worked on this
She
game
was
passed
fun.
away since. She was fun. She's Kelly. She's the main girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was fun. But yeah, no, her story's pretty tragic.
Well,
I read it. I was like, Jesus.
well, the
I'm
problem
not
with
having fun
the
anymore.
problem with a lot of these games is it's built with it's almost like a porn industry style thing, where they put them in like they bring in like actors that have no history or anything, and they bring them in, and
Yeah.
they get thrown into Hollywood trying to do anything, and just
Well,
stuff
actually,
like that happens.
she was already kind of a not a superstar, but she was known at the time. So when that came out, when she filmed it, maybe not. I don't know. But when the game came out, like they even say like starring Dana Plato or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it was like, all right, so she was semi-name. She was in a few things. So
right, but
yeah,
you can
but
imagine like the up and coming people, it's just they get overwhelmed and stuff like that. That's just classic Hollywood at this point, which is unfortunate.
yeah, there are a lot of instances where that didn't happen though. Like you can look at horror movies where like a lot of the Friday the 13th movies, a lot of the one where we talk about Texas Chainsaw, that didn't really happen with them. But those are also quality movies for the most part. Like Friday the 13th, you could say are shit, but they are filmed well, and they might not be acted well, but they are movies. Where Night
Yeah.
Trap, yeah, well, I mean, it's a fun.
There's less
story.
care put in the production of these.
Yeah, this game is filmed like a porno, like
Yeah.
straight up. And I'm a connoisseur, so I know. But especially of '80s. But like, there's like just far away shots whenever everybody's talking. Like they have to get everybody in the frame.
Which
like,
I love.
This is not how anybody.
I love the idea that this is obviously how it breaks away from being a movie or being a game to being a movie, is that all right,
Yeah.
you got these security cameras, you gotta watch, and the camera still cuts.
Yeah, it keeps cutting, like, especially when like a scene's done, it'll just like she's screaming, ah, and then just like hard cuts from her scream, and it's like obviously a different like shot of the area. I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. I mean, a game nowadays that does that will probably still have that same issue. Like if they made a game like this,
I mean,
now.
they make FMV games. You can tell that the cuts here.
No,
there,
but I mean, like Night Trap though.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I played The Bunker. I played Late Shift.
Late
Is that
Shift,
the one?
yeah.
Yeah, I played those. Those are just movies though, and you make choices. Where this is literally like there's a bunch of movies happening at the same time. You have to keep flicking. It's like if you combine an FMV game with Five Nights at Freddy's. That's pretty much what it is. And which I actually at first I did a video for it. I was actually really enjoying it. Like just like actually gameplay wise, I was having a good time like flipping back and forth and like getting little pieces of the dialogue while worrying about these fucking gremlin dudes. And then I got a little frustrated later when the fucking the stupid ass codes and shit. Like I wasn't hearing it when I was playing. So I was just like I was trying to guess what the color is.
Yeah,
next.
that's
I'm like,
how I had to do it too. Which is
yeah, and then
unfortunate.
after I was done doing the video, I went on and I just like I looked up a thing to find where all of it is, and
That's
then
unfortunate.
I beat it first.
And
I beat it first try, but I didn't get very. I think I had like 85 captures. I think by the end or something like that. I think I was pretty close to failing it, but I got it.
I really also am not a fan of the fail. If you hold, like if sometimes you could fail by holding opening a trap above, like for someone in the wrong spot.
Yeah, or you could kill one of the teenagers too.
Yeah,
there's that one kid, the weird kid that's like all fucked up, and he goes disguised as one of the gremlin dudes. They're spoilers, they're vampires, but whatever.
I've never. If they never said vampires, I would not.
Augurs.
Fucking...
No, they're augurs.
Augurs,
which every time they said that. By the way, when I was playing the game, for the channel. Every time they said augurs, it sounded like poggers. I'm like, poggers?
They're fucking poggers.
That's a reference.
Poggers.
That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. That's where that fucking weird guy, asshole dude, got from. Isn't he like an asshole?
PogChamp?
Whoever the face was? Yeah, the Pog
Yeah.
guy. Isn't he like a douchebag? I don't know what he did. So.
Oh, Gutex? Yeah, no, he's a wild, crazy anti-vaxxer and all this other shit.
Oh, okay. You say review tech?
No, Gutex.
Oh, Gutex. I was about to say review tech. I'm like,
I got
is he
you.
anti-vaxxer?
So I don't like that. I like that it's an extra challenge, but one, you're getting reset, which is kind of annoying, so I don't really care
you
for
have
that.
to watch the
Two,
that's the one reason why I think the movie part kind of works with the game is that like you go back in time to the beginning of the movie. The movie is like 30 minutes long if you really watch it from point A to point B. If you don't watch all the scenes. But that's what I like, because you go back to the beginning. For a video, it was kind of annoying, honestly, because I had to watch the same shit over and over again and kill the same guys. But like, you actually see different things when you're going for your second, third try or whatever.
Sure.
So I thought that was cool. And for a game back in '92, that was really cool.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is them tricking you, because I feel like it's so much multitasking that you're having to do.
Yeah.
So I don't like the idea of like having to overanalyze one of your things.
Well, remember when it's red, you saw that, right? When the color's red.
Yeah. But no, I'm saying is that because it did show red on sometimes when you can kill one of your own people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is that was kind of lame.
But you have to pay attention to the story, man. Come on.
Avery says,
that guy's disguised. I mean, I think you could kill him and still. I didn't kill him in my playthrough.
I kept killing the girl, the one that was like being hovered above the fucking She was being held, and then she turns to her, she's like,
the two are holding her, and then they just drop her in the fucking thing.
Do something.
What the fuck? That's actually the box art.
Yeah,
too,
she's like,
look what the fuck you just did, bro.
Yeah, in front of these things that are gonna kill her. I don't know why. Everybody says, is it like that plumber game? No.
No,
it is not like Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Which, limited run, where the fuck is that release at?
It's only been
waiting for that.
It's only been 3 months since they announced it. Yeah, it's only been like 3 or 4 months since they announced it.
It's gonna be
where
Christmas.
the fuck that at?
Dude, when they announced Super Meat Boy on Vita, that was like a year and a half ago, and we finally got it a couple months ago at this point.
Fair.
So, yeah, and that was Super Meat Boy. This is some fucking game nobody knows. Like, if AVGN never did a video, nobody would know what this game is. And still, nobody knows what this game is.
How did he find that game?
I think he was looking for the worst CDI game, or not CDI. I'm sorry,
3DO.
Sega CD game. 3DO, sorry. He was looking for the worst 3DO game, and that was the one he found. He found Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Speaking as an owner of actually, I used to have 2 3DOs, but speaking as an owner of a 3DO,
6DO.
Hell yeah. That game is one I've been wanting for my collection for a long ass time.
But you're gonna get it. It's just not gonna be. Well, they might actually do a 3DO version. At this point, they keep fucking re-releasing like games on the old like consoles and shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Yeah, because we're still due for the TurboGrafx of Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, Rondo of Blood. So, and they keep releasing like Game Boy games and shit, and fucking what did they just release recently? Did the Sega CD games?
Oh yeah, they did some of the Sega CD games. They did Alwa, which is a NES game.
Yeah, see, and yeah, so there you go.
If you're already sitting in chat, says, I only know it from Oni Plays video.
Oh, Oni! Oh, did Oni do it too? I used to watch Oni. I didn't watch. Yeah, Oni has like my favorite shit talking video series of the Nostalgia Critic ever. Like, a lot of people talk shit about the Nostalgia Critic, but it's so good. The Oni plays whenever they talk shit about him. It's funny. They just do the best impression. Yeah.
So it was campy. It was more fun than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be kind of lame, honestly. But I enjoyed it. The only thing I think the multitasking, again, I think if you're asking a lot of the person to do something, I get that it's replayability, but it just kind of bugged, especially because you had to go back so far sometimes. Having to rewatch everything is like, okay. I feel like the management kind of felt interesting sometimes. Like, I feel like you were missing some, even though like you should have been able to get those. But imagine with enough practice, you'll be able to go.
There's times where you can't capture them yet, so you have to wait. Like, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say there's a lot of times where you feel like you should be able to get multiples in one segment, but you actually need to let them go through and continue on.
Because there's no trap in the area, or the game just says you can't. I guess. Like, there's times where I'm like, I know there's a trap there. I fucking know it. And they just walk past the fucking thing. I could have got 2 of them, but they don't let you. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, there's some strategy to the game, I guess. I mean, you have to really like know when to hold them. And when
to fold say that.
No, I wasn't going to. No, you have to know when. Well, I guess I kind of was gonna say you need to hold your trap and wait for the perfect moment, because there's times where like if you do it now, then he's gonna like drag the woman in or something like that. There's one where like if you do it too early, then it's like it's gonna fail in some way, or if you just wait like another second.
That's what I mean. I feel like that's the one where it's kind of tricking you. And it's kind of
right. I think that one I failed.
Yeah.
See,
Spoilers. I got the bad ending. So.
I played through and I did the third ending of the game, which is really fun,
Right.
where you betray the main character. So if you go through
I
and
get that
play
one.
the good ending, there's a moment where
So you're not gonna do that to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can actually go ahead and just drop her and kill her off right then.
Oh, cool.
So
I didn't know
that's
that.
the ending I did.
Yeah, I didn't do that ending, but I didn't look it up either. So I didn't know. I heard there's only 2 endings, so and both of them suck. I did see the other ending. The good ending's like thanks, and she walks away, and then the game ends. So I'm like, all right. It's like what happened to everybody? I don't know. Fuck it. They don't give a shit. Like,
But yeah,
what happened to all everybody that died? I guess they died. That's it.
yeah, I guess I'll die.
Yeah,
But,
that's why I say there's no real. They don't give a shit about the story, obviously, because it literally just like it might as well have cut to black mid sentence. It's just a thing. It just cuts the director by James, whatever the fuck's his name is, Riley, I think it's James Gunn. Yeah, no, I think his name is James Riley. James Knight Shyamalan. But yeah, like I got the bad ending, which is actually a way better ending, because she's just like, oh, what the fuck, and then she just gets killed, which is great. I mean, everybody else is dead. That's like how most horror movies end anyway, so it's perfect. Like usually the bad guy wins. So
usually,
yeah, I do like the little bit of lore that they try to put in there with the vampires, where you have the 2 you have the family, the parents, and then the 2 kids. They're vampires, straight up vampires. And then the little gremlin dudes are like it's almost like I want to say anybody see the movie Daybreakers?
I know of it.
Oh no. Daybreakers is a great vampire movie with Ethan Hunt. No, Ethan Hunt is the character from Mission Impossible. Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hunt is the character from Mission Impossible. Ethan Hawke is the actor. Anyway, where they have like the shitty vampires. You know, you have the rich vampires. Mike Cock. That's funny.
Got him.
So you have but you have like the rich vampires who are like, you know, they're all awesome and shit. One of them is played by Sam Neill from Jurassic Park. And then you have the shitty ones who are just like these fucked up, grotesque like vampires that can't get blood. And if you can't get blood in that world, you don't just die, you just turn into like a gremlin almost. And that's what it kind of reminded me of. So you know, Daybreakers I think ripped off Night Trap. So I expect
we're calling you out.
Yeah, I expect some sues and some lawyers and some
sues, some booze,
some monies, some honeys. After the money, I get the honeys because I like honey.
All right, Winnie the Pooh.
And then some pussy. Anyway, that's the end of my review.
No, I had fun with it. It's a.
I had a great time.
Yeah,
I really did. Like, I wish I recorded my whole thing, but like, if I recorded my whole thing, it would have been me like literally watching a video to make sure I know what to do, and then just doing it. So
that's fair. Anyway,
it's a fun game. I highly recommend that if the kind of time management thing is a weird thing for a lot of people, go and check out the Night Watch movie edit. Because it is a really fun kind of goofy horror movie that way, and I like the.
It's on YouTube. I saw it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it is on YouTube. It's also in the collectors, or not the collectors, but it is in the whatchamacallit there on the Switch version. And all
is it? Because I thought it was only like the scenes you could watch.
No,
like
I think
individual
they do have it as part of like the special features. So I think you can do that.
Because I know once you watch a scene, you can watch it again later. Like, but it's I didn't think it was edited. But all right. I forgot actually I actually got the Blu-ray when the PS4 version came out on limited run. I got the Blu-ray for My Life in Gaming, and I still have it. Like he did a documentary on it, and I kind of want to watch it now. But
I like My Life in Gaming. They do good stuff.
Yeah, I have that Blu-ray. I bought it just. Said fuck it, let me get that too. So
hell yeah,
I'm glad I have it. I really had a good time.
Were you surprised you had a good time, or did you know that you were kind of?
Well, I was surprised I had a good time mainly because I already knew a lot about it. Like, there's some things I was like, oh, I didn't know like vampires were a thing, but I know all the really funny parts.
Right.
Because I just seen it in so many fucking videos and just random shit throughout the years. The vampires was a surprise. I wasn't expecting vampires. Also, when I played, I was like, what the fuck? Because it was like, this is why I think it's the perfect game to play and not just watch. Because I'm going through the game and just out of nowhere, this kid has a fucking ray gun, pretty much. I'm like, what the fuck?
You snap back, all of a sudden, It's a and then zooming
I'm
on
like,
his face.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, because he just obliterated that dude. He just disappeared. I'm like, what the fuck? So, like, I think this game is perfect as a game. I really do. Like, not perfect, but
I get that.
it's better as a game than a movie, I think. Like, maybe watching it, maybe I'll think differently, but I'm sure it's fun as a movie, especially if you have, like, friends over. You could just watch it and laugh at it.
Yeah.
But, like, playing it is a different experience. I can assure you
Is
that, even if I haven't watched it as a
David,
movie.
is Double Switch on this caliber or no?
Yeah,
I
I don't
haven't
remember.
played Double Switch, so
I saw a lot about that. It's another one I didn't play, but I saw a lot of shit about it. It's weird, just like this. I think it might even be weirder because that's not a horror game.
Sure.
So it's like there's some fucked up weird stuff in that. So
I would say that if you like the kind of gameplay style of this, it's a little bit more unforgiving, I feel, honestly.
Yeah.
But honestly, the Dragon's Lair trilogy, fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to, but I know those.
well, no, that one's not too bad if you know.
Wait, does it
Dragon's
it
Lair?
doesn't mix it up though, right? I think it's actually
No, it doesn't
No,
mix
it
it up.
doesn't
It's,
mix it up.
you just have to remember all the past and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I say
that
it's a
was-
little bit more unforgiving. But
I was thinking of like playing those because they were on Switch the other day for like $10. I was thinking of playing them just to bolster my, my games I played this year because I can get through those pretty quick.
Mine's abysmal this year. It sucks.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna just do like a top 5 for this year? 'Cause I don't think any of us will have 10 games.
Oh, I will.
I'll have 10. I'll have
Yeah.
10.
Wild. All right.
How about this? How about we just do 10 games just for the year that we played?
I mean, we do
If you
separate
can't-
categories.
Just any game. It doesn't have to be this year.
I think
It
I'll
can
have
just be
I'll have,
any
mo-
game.
I'll have enough.
You have enough, really?
I think so.
I know you played a few. I didn't know if you had enough for 10 best, but all right, cool. I
mean,
definitely have a 10.
I mean, we're also
I
looking.
already wrote out my 10 right now. I mean, not all of them I finished, but I feel like if you play enough of it, you can fucking say if it's good or not. Yeah, I'm saying. I think Metroid Dread's
I know
probably
what
gonna be
you're
up there.
saying.
It's gonna be a very interesting game of the year this year, like for everybody, because it's like it's almost like the 2019 year where everything was like it got great reviews, but there's no like big game,
Yeah,
you know.
I like those years
like a Red
kinda
Dead
better,
Redemption
honestly.
or God of War. I do too, because it's always like these are all great games, but they're all like equal level great,
Yeah.
and it's not one game that will have like it's like unanimous, you know. Like Last of Us, we all knew was going to win last year. Even the year before that, like it was like either Resident Evil 2 or Sekiro. That was like that was it. Everything else is just like, eh. But this year, I have no idea what will win. Like right now, like I usually mid-year I know what's gonna win. Now I don't even know what the nominees are gonna be, let alone
Yeah,
what's
no,
gonna win.
I could see Ratchet and Clank getting.
I know
getting snubbed out of
Psychonauts will be
everything.
there. I think that will, and I think Psychonauts will take its place, honestly.
Yeah.
Because Psychonauts, people are still fucking losing their minds. Metroid will be in there. Deathloop will be in there.
Deathloop is the
I
only
could see-
is the only lock I think I
No.
could see that. Well, no, Deathloop and
No.
Psychonauts too. I think could be locks.
Yeah, I think those are locked.
Resident Evil
Deathloop is
Village?
definitely locked. Resident Evil Village might be in there. I was gonna say, for David, I could see Shin Megami Tensei 5 if it ends up being really good being nominated because it still has some association with Persona in some way.
Well,
So
well, it depends. When's it come out and how long do they have
November.
to?
no, it's mid-November, so it just makes it.
I don't think it's gonna be on there. Then I don't think anyone's gonna play it in time.
I think it counts.
No, I know that, but I don't think reviewers are gonna actually play it in time to.
Well, reviewers get it like fucking 1 or 2 weeks early, so.
Yeah, but for a whole committee to like nominate that as their whole.
Well, a lot of
publication.
other games mid-November in the past have gotten nominated, so I wouldn't be so like a lot of the Call of Duty shit and all
Well,
that
Call of
stuff,
Duty
like
makes sense
that-
because it's like a 10-hour campaign, but I mean, isn't
Sure.
SMT like
but
60,
by the
70
time
hours?
But when you think
Yeah.
about it like this, when Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out, there's going to be a ton of fucking reviews. So
No, I'm aware of that.
I'm pretty sure the deadline's not until like the end of November.
No, I'm aware of that. I get that the people that review the game high, which it will get reviewed high, I'm sure will have that, but it's more that the whole publication has to agree on that. Like when they all say, yeah, well, everyone at IGN, well, we all loved The Last of Us 2, even if that came out like I don't remember. We all loved Call of Duty. We all played Call of Duty, so they can all vote on it. But you're only gonna have like 1, maybe 2 people like SMT. Like even then, like
Sure.
the reason why Persona 5 got in there, I think, is because it had.
And that was a huge year though, like, and it got in there.
And it had, but didn't
That
it
was
get
a
released like in
fucking-
April
that
or
was one of the-
something?
Yeah, but still, that was a huge year. This
No,
year
I
is not
agree with
huge
that.
at
But I
all.
mean, it also had like
And-
word of mouth, and it had enough time for everyone to play that game because it's gonna be a long one.
Sure, but like there could have been 5 other games to replace.
No, I
Persona 5
agree.
in there.
I just don't
Nier
think.
Automata wasn't even nominated.
Like,
Like,
I don't even. I just think that like Persona, even Persona 5, I would say would not get a nomination if it was at the end of the year, because I don't think enough people would invest into that many hours to a video game like that and
Right.
nominate up there. Tales of Arise.
Oh, Tales of Arise, yeah, I could see that. I could see that being up there.
I could see that being the one, the SMT style
nothing but
pick.
amazing years. No, it won't matters on how good SMT is.
Persona 5 Strikers
see
was this
Metroid
year,
in
but
there,
Persona 5
for sure.
Strikers won't be in there.
Yeah, Persona 5 Strikers won't be there. I could see It Takes Two sneaking in there somewhere, like because fucking everybody loved that game when it came out. That
I'm
still
gonna-
was one of the highest
I'm-
rated games.
I'm gonna play that soon. I'm gonna go back and
I could totally see Hitman 3 maybe sneaking in there, Monster Hunter Rise. Like these are all games that got huge ratings. So
Yeah, it's honestly been a year of pretty steady releases.
yeah,
We've
and
had
pretty
very
damn
few,
good
like,
ones.
Truly bad games.
There's been some disappointing ones, that's for sure, but yeah, no
Yes.
bad ones. Yeah, some pretty big disappointments too. But yeah. I mean, not maybe not for me, but
Returnal.
you know, like, I don't really, Returnal. I think Returnal is kind of the hype
Kina,
has died.
maybe.
Nah, I don't see Kina. Honestly, I love that game, but there's no way. Like I could see that being art design or whatever the fuck they're. But that's about it. Maybe kids game, family game. That could be nominated for that. But I don't see that.
Returnal, maybe. I don't see it. But I would
They do
love
six.
that.
They do 6 nominees, and they always have to put a PlayStation game in there. And Deathloop technically is a PlayStation game, but not really.
Deathloop
So
would get that, I think.
it's either Returnal or Ratchet and Clank will be in there. I feel like Returnal would make more sense only because
Returnal's
Ratchet
so
and Clank.
fucking good,
I
dude.
feel Ratchet and Clank, the honeymoon phase is over, but I still feel like people like Returnal.
Returnal's
and
so
Ratchet and
fucking
Clank-
good.
Ratchet and Clank, all I'm hearing now is like Psychonauts is better. So it's like, all right, well, I even liked Kina better, honestly. Like, and
I didn't
Kina's,
really
like, way
care
on
for Ratchet
board.
and Clank on. Like, it was fun. I did not like
Well,
it,
if
but it was
you-
like it was a game.
It was fun. It was a great game. I thought it was great. I didn't care about the story though, and Kina has a great story for what it is. Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy comes out.
I'm hearing really fucking good things about that, by the way. Like all these previews.
I saw
are
that
saying, like,
soundtrack,
this is
dude.
way fucking better.
I
Yeah,
saw that
soundtrack's great.
soundtrack. I was like, oh fuck, I'm in.
Well, they can't fuck around. I mean,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, whether you like the movies or not, always have fucking.
I think it's
amazing
gonna be really fun.
soundtracks.
But to go back to why we even originally said it, I'll have 10 games on there for sure. Especially
Yeah.
because you got indie games
I
on
have
there.
10 right now.
You got 12 minutes. You got a Last Stop.
Yeah. I didn't play 12 minutes yet, but I will.
Yeah. So
I also want to go back and finish Nier Replicant some fucking day. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
still
I
gotta
would count
play
that this
at
year
all.
because, yeah, I would count that for this year because they added a bunch of new shit in there, and also it's a fucking they fixed the game, so now it's fun.
I have to include remakes and all that shit because
Yeah.
otherwise I wouldn't have games for this year for most part. So
Yeah, well, that can hey, if you guys are gonna count Persona 5 Royal last year, then yeah, I'm just saying
that was basically a whole different
it
game.
wasn't a remake though. It was just they added some new stuff in it.
They had it
Oh,
all. It is a whole
you
different
refill
game.
your gun. Wow, 10 out of 10.
what? I'm blanking. Is there a big Nintendo release this winter?
Metroid? Well, oh, Advance Wars. That's big for me.
Yeah.
Advance
And
Wars,
Shin Megami,
Mario
technically.
Party, SMT. There you
Yeah,
go. That's
Yeah, shit, there's so 3 pretty big ones.
Yeah, Hitman 3. I would love Hitman 3 got in there.
Hitman 3, yeah.
Hitman 3 is something I want to play so bad, but I kind of want.
Yeah,
I don't
me
want to
too.
like spoil myself with the big level and just ruin the smaller levels for me.
I
so-
don't want to. I want to play it, but I don't want to play it while listening to podcasts.
Nickelodeon
but
All Stars.
Well, that's gonna win the best game ever. Oh, you know what? Prediction for next year: best ongoing game. It'll be nominated. They're gonna support the shit
I
out of
could.
it. They're gonna put Iron Man
Nickelodeon
in
could
it.
win best family game.
That's true. But you don't want to play that with your family. You fucking hate them.
Yeah.
It's a family.
Fucking keeps picking cat dog. Fucking dick. I heard cat dog's fucking busted in that game.
Yeah. I haven't fought a cat dog yet, but I heard the same thing.
I haven't either. I mean, I only play a few online matches.
Is there
you know,
is
when
there
it
like a
allowed me, but-
unanimous everyone decision? Everyone's like, no one plays cat dog. It's like a nuke
Yeah,
button.
everybody shits on Patrick, but I fought 3 Patricks, so I'm like, I guess people like him because
I'm sure you just if people want to fight them.
I watched 3 tier lists and all of them put fucking Patrick in D tier. I'm like, all right.
Who was the lowest on there?
Patrick. It was Patrick and because there was no F tier, but it was Patrick and Helga, I think was the other one. Well, for one of them, there was another one that he put like 5 of them.
Ren and
I watched
Stimpy.
Hungry Boxes. Forgot the other 2 people. I kind of skipped ahead. I'm not.
You know where Ren and Stimpy went?
Oh, that was like high up the list for all of them.
Hell yeah.
I skipped for all. I didn't watch because I don't know any of these people. I just wanted to see what they thought.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'll skip ahead and see what they
Sure.
have. Yeah, I recommend doing that too because I don't want to hear them, and you don't either. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just watch them. I'm sure they're great guys.
The chat box says Biomutant is probably the most disappointing game for me so far this year.
Oh yeah, Biomutant was a pretty.
I'm looking at it right here. It's holding a bunch of games for me right now. I have it unopened. The collector's edition.
Yeah, you got the second, the mid tier collector's edition. You get the big one. If you had the big one, you would like that's like half your room. So
yeah,
I saw it unboxing. That thing's fucking huge.
it is.
Like, I don't know what is with THQ Nordic and their collector's editions, but they go a little too beyond. Like they go way too.
It's fun though.
They go plus ultra. And he gets it. Yeah, I guess you got it too.
All right.
Laugh. Anyway, so that's Night Trap. I mean, we talked about it enough.
Yeah, we were.
Now let's say, hey,
It's
you got
hard to
anything
talk
else
about
say?
a game
It's your
longer
choice.
than the game actually is.
Yeah, if you're good
we're
at
gonna
it.
talk about the actual game.
Yeah, we did. Might be the best talk we've ever had for any game because we actually talked
This
about the
season
game.
at least.
Yeah, we didn't talk about anybody's ass. Yeah, Adrian. Thanks for that.
You could see.
And we
titties.
could have. I mean, we had. Yeah,
I
had
guess
some
we could have.
dancing in there.
All these 30-year-old people playing teenagers. I mean, that's par for the course for 80s, 90s horror movies. So
Yeah.
that's surprising. I'm a teenager. I'm like, bitch, you were fucking 35. Get out of here. The
You
fuck?
35.
You were 35. Except the main actress. I think she actually was a teenager. So rest in peace, by the way.
Good pick,
Runs a
David.
hell of a
I enjoyed this.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it too. I knew I was gonna probably enjoy it, maybe not gameplay wise, but I didn't actually have a bad time gameplay. So, and you know what? Good remaster. They put a bunch of shit in there, cheap price too, $15. Unless you got the limited run version, then you pay an extra, obviously. But they put a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of making ofs. They enhanced the footage enough. They enhanced the actual like display,
Which
the
is nice.
overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the old one looks a little.
So
I
jank.
can't imagine this working really well on a console though. Like I'm sure it does, but like I feel like on Windows it's just like click 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 click.
Yeah,
it's
it
perfect.
definitely feels smoother on Windows, but I mean,
Yeah.
it started
Sure
on
looks fine.
console, so
Yeah,
I
on
know
Switch
that,
it
but-
wasn't that bad. And all. I put it in handheld
Wait,
mode.
can you wait? Did Sega CD have a mouse attachment?
No, I don't think
No,
the
it didn't?
Sega Genesis had
Everything
mouse
did.
attachment.
Yeah, you know what?
All of them did.
You know what is nice? That Switch OLED screen with Night Trap. Ooh, just
Oh yeah, those blacks look real good. Which, by the way, I'm still upset that
that.
they said that. I'm really upset. Digital Foundry, I'm calling the racial police.
all right.
They're gonna-
Speaking of that,
Police.
racial police.
I
we're
can't
out.
remember any of their names, by the way. I watch Digital Foundry videos all the time, and they always say their names at the beginning. I can never remember their fucking names. Any of them. They say their names in the beginning, like, "Oh, I'm here with fucking
Marilyn Manson.
Joe Schmo, or whatever." Marilyn Manson. Yeah, I don't know why we got him for this Far Cry 6 video, but I don't know.
All right.
And he was just like, I can't think of a song. Sweet dreams of me. He did that, right?
Yes.
He did the remix for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The better version.
All right. So to wrap this up, our final game for season 2 of Games Gone By is October 28th. That's Bioshock.
Boshik.
November 4th, we'll be
Bioshock.
wrapping the whole season up with a Games Gone By season 2 retrospective. That's gonna be a big boy episode, so stay tuned for that. November 26th is gonna be Kentucky Route Zero. If you're listening to this separately on its own, you've missed out. If you're watching
failed.
if you're watching this with the Blue Rupees or in the chat right now, I'm assuming I haven't even brought this up with you guys, but now that I'm gonna put it out there. We'll figure out our extra life plans soon. David's gonna do a 24-hour stream. Me and Gore are probably gonna do 2 consecutive 12-hour streams. I like that better, honestly. It felt a lot more fun and more lively to me.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna do 2 12-hour streams on Sundays. We'll figure out which works out because I gotta see what day I have class on. But otherwise, yeah. So we'll figure out those plans soon. So stay tuned for that as well.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.